Coca-Cola wants to pay me $800 million to get one Coca-Cola tattoo on my face, I'll do that. I would do that.
I mean, do you think that they only pick extroverts for that sort of thing?
Probably.
People who are going out
Yeah, exactly,
socializing.
right?
If you're just gonna get a tattoo and then sit at home and not talk to people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I would have nothing to be embarrassed about. Nobody ever sees me. So.
Exactly. Yeah, the idea.
Just being easy money.
Just throw a tooth on.
Exactly.
I guess it depends on where on your face.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, let's swap it over to the table view. And guys, we got a little surprise on the table view.
That's right.
And ta-da! Yeah.
That's so nice.
So, as you see here, Wormwood has sent us a black poisonwood dice tray and a black poisonwood dice tower as well.
Yeah. Oh, that cool thing.
Isn't that fucking cool as hell?
We're
So,
very excited.
We are very, very excited. It's very, very nice.
Can we roll a sample?
Uh-oh.
Oh, what's up?
It's losing its focus.
Everybody, stay calm.
They just sent it to you? Yeah, I'm good friends with Polly from over in the Wormwood gang, and he knows that I run a lot of tabletop RPGs, and that I would very, very much appreciate this.
Yeah, they're nice people over
They're
there.
really, really fucking amazing people.
Yeah.
So they sent me this wonderful dice tray and
nice.
dice tower, which make me very, very, very happy. And I have gushed thanks all over them in DMs. And no, they're good friends of the stream. They're good friends of me. They're good friends of Milton. They're really good dudes. Polly and Bobby are absolutely amazing. And I'd love to get to know the rest of the crew.
Yeah.
The rest of them are a little bit shy about, being on stream or
Sure,
being
that's
in
fair.
chat some places, but
That's fair.
they're super awesome people.
Is it a little newer? How long have they been on?
It's a little newer.
On Twitch? Yeah,
it's
so it could be
a little
that
newer.
as
Yeah.
time goes on, feel a little more comfy.
Yeah, no, definitely. This is not like some sort of sponsored thing or anything, but definitely do go check out Wormwood Gaming stream. Because,
right, yeah.
They do a lot of really cool stuff. Paulie does a lot of fun games. He does a lot of Mario Maker. He did Amnesia Dark Descent recently. I think he was checking out Luigi's Mansion recently. Dude's got some good taste in games.
Nintendo.
Yeah, lots of Nintendo.
Yeah.
And he has a lot of fun on his stream. For the Halloween stuff, he had like a green screen suit on.
Oh,
so all you could see was his,
head?
disembodied head.
That
was a good idea.
That's fun.
I like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then we have this beautiful rolling tray where we will be rolling into for tonight. And to kick things off, what's up?
Is that the dragon dice?
Yeah.
Don't roll it. I don't wanna.
To start things off, we're gonna determine where the dragon is.
I'm nervous.
A
A one!
one.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
It means that the dragon ran into a tree and died.
It definitely doesn't mean that. It definitely means that it's somewhere.
Does that mean, is it one like the most bad option for the villagers?
Okay, no.
Oh my god.
I thought one was gonna be like the order of like locations that you would see.
Oh.
It's like one would be like Phandalin.
Oh yeah, got
Right?
it. Yeah,
and then
yeah.
2 would be the starting quests, and then 5 beyond would be the later quests kind of thing. I legit thought that was Phandalin.
Well,
But
crap.
surprise, it's not.
Okay.
But do you even see it is the question.
Oh, I guess I'm waiting for you to tell me what it is, but of course you can't.
Nope, I'm not gonna tell you.
That's the worst. That's the worst.
Wait, what the fuck did I roll last time? I must have rolled a 1 for him last time.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
he's over the fields?
He ain't moving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
He found a nice spot.
Found a nice spot, plopped himself down.
Yep. He's roosting.
He's roosting.
Do you have enough room?
I do
How many
actually.
minutes?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I do like how it's like orange light back
I
here.
know. It's the kitchen, I guess.
Yeah, it's the kitchen light. Kitchen light's like all spooky back here. Your hand is so super saturated with light.
Oh, there's the problem. It's glowing. That's what it is. Yeah, I don't know what to do.
I don't know. That's fine. It doesn't matter.
Is it no.
Oh, I can help you white balance your camera next time, possibly. It's a camera setting. Oh, okay. Well, shit. That's probably the problem then. Yeah, Milton, thank you. I will definitely hit you up.
Yeah, thanks, man. We were thinking also of like getting this sharpened.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we've got some stuff to fuck around with to get this all squared away. But anyways. Look at these nerds. Wow, Debbie. Wow, so toxic. I think,
Okay, I'm gonna move that. Who cares about Ballrin?
Who cares about Ballrin? Yeah, I think we're pretty much ready to kind of get started.
Dragon time!
I guess one of the things that I do differently is that I never do,
A recap.
recap. No, I do a bit of a recap, but I never do like the narrative intro.
Camera. That's right.
I never do the narrative intro.
Is it hard? Yeah, go ahead.
I should maybe work on writing those for these. Because I think that would be fun.
If you'd like, yeah.
I do like doing that.
That'd be wonderful, yeah.
Side Debbie, giving that sub to Mods are toxic.
Ah.
That's true. True statement. Thank you, Side Debbie.
Speaking the truth. Through subscriptions.
Coke Zero.
Okay.
Coke Zero.
No, you're gonna hold it.
Coke Zero. So refreshing. So tasty.
I thought you were gonna try and show the logo and then just
dump it all
over.
over my brand new fucking wormwood
Yeah,
box. Yeah, right.
That's like curing it.
What does DNND stand for? It stands for Mods Are Toxic.
Ah.
That's what DNND stands for. You
Not spelled.
toxic fuck.
Spelled correctly. Doesn't make any sense.
So yeah, no narrative intro, but I think I would like to start writing those.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Because I think that would be fun.
Yeah, I like it.
But the recap, we can do a recap. I don't have it written down, so I'm just going to try to remember.
I have things. Yeah.
So last time you kind of finished exploring this ancient dwarven excavation. Wait, hold on.
Uh-oh.
Because Cy Debbie has just gifted a tier 1 sub to Streamer Is But Never mind.
Oh.
Never mind.
Oh.
No, you know what? No, that's okay. You know what? I don't really feel like doing a stream tonight, guys. That's okay.
No.
So what had happened last time was you'd finished exploring the dwarven excavation. You fought another slime.
Yeah.
You found the Chamber of Greed.
I did.
With the big spooky horned dwarven statue. With the green gem that he was looking at.
Yeah.
That you were immediately wary of. With good cause. Because that thing was bad fucking news.
Yeah. Did you tell me what the green thing was? Was it holding a spell?
It was basically if you touched it.
It was just if you touched it.
It was gonna.
So it was
detonate.
just a trap. It wasn't like a.
Well,
valuable.
you don't know.
Oh, okay.
All you know is that if you touch it.
Okay.
I mean, you don't know anything.
I don't know anything, right?
The DM has the good graces to tell you.
And no more.
That if you touched it, you'd take 22 damage.
That's so many damages.
Which would be a permanent death for your character.
Yeah.
Okay. So you found the statue holding the green gem. Then you explored the rest of it. You found some secret doors. You found another crushed skeleton that had a necklace on with the symbol of greed. And then you told the dwarves that it was, it's all clear. Go get your goodies. And then get the hell back to Phandalin because there's for real a fucking dragon out there.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
They thanked you for your service. They gave you a pair of sending stones.
Yeah.
As a reward. And then, what the hell? Hold on. What? Debbie?
Oh, thank you.
Debbie gifting 5 subs to hit a cool 100 100 gifted subs. Side Debbie, thank you so
Damn.
much, man. Gifting those subs to Brian, Sophie Dread, Lizdexia, Gandalf de Grape, and Ritz. Thank you, man. That's very generous. And so you told them that it's good to go. Then you went to leave the excavation where you saw 2 orcs kind of standing outside the main gate.
Yeah.
You were stealthy enough that they didn't see you. And then they started leaving, and you went and told the dwarves, you're like, hide, they're coming.
Yeah.
Then you went back to the orcs. You saw that the orcs weren't coming. They were leaving.
Yes.
And you decided to follow them.
Uh-huh.
And then after you followed them for quite a long ways into the forest,
go on.
You were wondering, what the hell are these guys doing?
Oh my God.
And then you did an investigation check, and you suddenly pieced together that these were definitely scouting orcs.
Yeah.
That were had just found a new home for the orc war camp.
Yeah.
And were about to tell the rest of the entire orc war camp to move in.
Suddenly, on a deadline.
Suddenly, time became a massive issue.
Yeah.
So you attacked the orcs. You really were nervous because you thought they were super tough. But you literally one-shot each orc.
I guess so.
You literally, with a single attack, killed each orc.
Very powerful.
Yeah.
Very powerful.
You were going to question one because you tied him up, but he broke free of the ropes. And then you had to kill him because he was...
Also, I don't speak Orcish, so it
exactly.
wouldn't really gone.
Honestly, it would not have gone very far.
I think I mainly just wanted to not be hit by both at once.
Yeah, it worked really well. The guy literally had to spend his time breaking the ropes. So
yeah, that was awesome.
It worked really fucking well.
It was okay.
Yeah.
He didn't die.
And then you went back to the dwarven excavation. You told the dwarves...
Oh, I looted them also, though. But
yes. Oh, yeah, you got some leather and an axe. And,
I forgot to add that to my inventory, but yes.
And then you went back to the excavation. You told the dwarves, I hope all your looting is done, because now not only is there a dragon, but there's like an orc war camp nearby, so please get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
And the dwarves were like, okay, sounds good, time to go.
They saw the,
Yeah, they saw the immediacy of the danger and, the value of returning back.
Okay.
So you all went back to Phandalin together, and we just kind of like, there was a traveling montage with you guys roasting rats over an open fire, and they taught you the meaning of love, and you taught them the meaning of life, and...
It was a real, like, deep and beautiful
really
kind of moment. It's too bad we couldn't really dig into it.
No, it's more important to talk about smashing the oozes.
That's
and
true.
exploding green gems.
Yes.
But basically, you guys made your way back to Phandalin. And that's kind of where we come in now, is you guys coming in through the southern road back into Phandalin. I think the way that works is you wanted to be back for nighttime to do your show.
I did, if I could be, yeah.
Yeah. And I'll say, given all the traveling you did,
I know.
It's probably pretty late. Like, it's not, like, you haven't missed the opportunity.
Oh, okay.
Because you didn't say, I think you said you said at sundown. The sun has gone down.
I did tell people that I would be there, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So, the sun has gone down, and it's a little bit dark.
Yeah.
But, like, when you arrive into town, you see quite a crowd gathered around the Stonehill Inn.
Uh-oh.
And they're all just kind of like mulling about. They're like, what's going on? Where is it? Is this part of the show? Is it like... So everyone seems to be a little bit concerned. And then they say you coming in through the southern road into Phandalin with an army of dwarves behind you.
I want to be entering the town like I'm walking. It's like it's a music video kind of thing. So have the dwarven like company behind me.
Yeah. And
my cape flowing behind me and really just strutting it.
Okay, what's the thing where the people start dancing in the middle of a mall?
Oh, like a flash mob?
Flash mob.
Yes.
Okay, roll a persuasion check.
Oh, persuasion.
To see if you can persuade the dwarves to build a flash mob with you to enter into town.
Okay, on it. That's a 14 plus 4 is 18.
18. I I think you guys have a little choreographed bit.
But so that's why we were a little longer in traveling.
Exactly, yeah.
We were sorting it out.
Yeah, exactly. And I think with that, like, I think maybe some of them have, like, wands of fire bolts kind of thing.
Yes.
So I think all the people are standing around the Stonehill Inn, and they're starting to grow a little bit agitated. Like, the sun's been down for a little while.
Yeah.
You know, like, where is she? Like, what is it? Did she just skip town? And then there's, like, pop in the distance.
Oh, very good.
And then they all kind of look, and they're like, what was that? And then there's, like, pop, 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 as they see firebolts exploding in the sky at the southern end of town. And they're like, what is going on? And some of them kind of start readying their tools, and they're like, some of them kind of reach for their weapons, like, what's going on? And then they hear, like, this marching, but it's like rhythmic marching. It's like, step, step, pause, step, 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 pause, kind of thing.
Very good.
And they're like, that's weird. And then they see, leading an army of dwarves in synchronized step, they see Delia with her cape flowing and her brand new microphone mace being wielded.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Leading this flash mob of dwarves in this kind of definitely synchronized stepping pattern, and everyone's kind of moving their shoulders a little bit. They're not great dancers, right? They're dwarven excavationists.
You just gotta have a little,
That's just it, right?
purpose to your
A little bit
movement.
of purpose to the
Yeah.
movement, and they're kind of stepping with it.
Yeah.
And suddenly everyone is starting to get into this, like, oh my god,
So
this is what we were looking for. And then I think as you stop, what do you say when you stop and everyone stops on the same foot?
Is this an Elton John thing? She says, the bitch is back.
Yeah, exactly.
Elton
And
John? I feel like you said that.
I think you're right. And I think when you say that, like, one firebolt goes out, like, right behind you, and it, like, illuminates you from behind. Your hair kind of swirls up. Your cape billows out from behind you just as you say that kind of thing. And everyone
very good.
immediately starts clapping. And I think we can roll off that same... now do a performance check
A performance check.
to see how the rest of the show goes.
Okay. That's... Ooh, 2 plus 6 is 8. Oh, no.
I will say you have advantage because you have an army of dwarves there to back you up.
If I stumble, someone else can, like, take
Yeah,
the focus?
exactly. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
exactly. The other dwarves are ready to back you up.
Okay, here we go. A 2
Okay,
again!
so that's
This is
2
cursed-
natural 2s.
Cursed dice.
So I think it's a very bad show.
Oh, dear.
I think...
I feel like, you know what? I was not true to myself in my opening line, and this is the problem. This is the problem.
I think you realize that, like, maybe this was, like, when you were when you were showing up, the line everyone was ready for is "There's a new show in town,
Balls.
and it's me again." And when you said the bitch is back, yeah, I think everyone felt that was like a not quite.
I don't think that's
like,
what it
what?
is. That doesn't really go with what we
What?
were thinking. Me neither, honestly.
And I think it throws you a little bit. And you're just trying to kind of play catch up the whole. Or no, maybe you kind of vibe with that energy a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Ugh.
It's just a little bit.
Man!
Exactly, yeah. So it's a little bit
Poor Delia.
nasty and a little bit mean.
She didn't. This isn't right.
Exactly.
It's not Delia.
Right?
She
And
didn't do
I
it
think
right.
at the end of the night, like, you know, the people pay. But you feel like the people paid for the show that was last night.
Okay.
Rather than.
It's better than no payment.
Exactly, yeah.
than
They pay enough that, you know, you get your room and board
There we go.
and food, you know, fulfilled again.
Cool.
And
Damn it. 2 2s.
yeah, and I think you know, as the show ends, I think the show kind of fizzles more than ends.
More than ends.
Like by the end, you notice that you're basically performing for no one.
Oh, no.
Kind of thing. You know, you showed up late. Some people got tired.
It's like when the Flight of the Conchords came to the Vancouver Fringe Festival that one time.
Yeah.
Poor bastards.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, when they turned on the lights and there was nobody there. At
Yeah,
the end.
that.
Yeah, it's basically that. It was late. Everyone went to bed.
Because
So
it just started even later.
it started
It's
really
just
late,
it.
and they realized this is my.
Oh, this is
So
terribly
yeah.
I really think though that Delia, who has done so many shows,
Oh,
she
yeah.
would not be phased.
No,
You know what I
exactly.
mean? She'd be like,
Yeah, I think honestly, like as the show finishes and there's nobody there, Baldwin like pulls out like a little notepad. He's like, "All right, so I'm just gonna mark this down as one of the one of the ones that we don't do in the future. I think this is one of those attitudes that people don't really vibe with.
You're right, Ballrin. I really thought that incorporating more dances, some background dances would have been a good idea, and getting that flash mob together would have been really nice. But you're right that it was the other dances that were incorrect.
All right, I wasn't really.
Thank you for taking notes, Ballrin. That
Okay.
really helps me for future. Yeah,
You
that's
gotta
very good.
write that
Thanks.
down. Perfect, no problem.
Dwarves.
All right. No problem. No problem.
Oh, he's pressing really hard. Ballrin, you're tearing the paper.
That's all right. Don't worry about it.
I'm sorry.
I think we all just need to go to bed.
You have your own strength.
Maybe
It's
have a
just
drink.
You're not live. You don't have a dancers.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're not wrong. We're not used to that sort of
Jumpiness.
movement.
Yeah.
Well, jumping is about all we do, really. If it had been a jumping dance, I feel like the dwarves would have had a better show.
Write that down.
All right, I didn't need a new piece
At
of paper.
jumping.
I've ruined this paper. I need new paper. And yeah, so yeah. Ballrin takes the appropriate notes. He takes the notes that you tell him to take.
And then the real
He
notes.
takes the notes that he thinks he should take.
Yes, that's very good.
And he writes down like the show attitudes that don't work, and it's got like actual violence, a lot of fire.
These are from past experiences.
Past experiences, yeah. Actual violence, lots of fire, and then he writes down big bitch energy.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
These are the ones
Incorrect.
to not try in the future.
I mean, maybe just in a different town.
I know, and that's just it too,
That's, I
right?
mean-
Exactly. Yeah, and then I guess he probably like puts a little dashes, like dash Fandolin.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Big bitch energy did not play well in Fandolin.
There we go. This is
Exactly,
important to
yeah.
know. Yes. Ow.
Not great.
Not great.
Not great. Okay. And then, is there anything else you'd like to do? It's pretty late at night at this point.
No, the next thing I want to go do is talk to Harbin Wester. So I think go to sleep first.
Okay,
And then
yeah.
talk to him in the morning.
Yeah. Okay. So, because the quest technically is like complete for like experience sake, we'll do the level up. Basically, that's when you level up. You wake up the next morning feeling 100% stronger than you've ever felt in your entire life. Like, there's two of you inside of you now.
Yeah, basically, right?
Basically.
Yeah. we had a good hit point roll.
Exactly. Really good hit point
Yeah.
roll. But yeah, no, you wake up
Okay.
after a full night's rest, so you get the long rest bonus, which resets all your spell slots, which you don't have any. It brings your
Yeah.
max health, which you were already at.
Okay.
It doesn't really affect anything.
Well, it resets our ascending stones.
That's right. It resets your sending stone because you did use it.
I think so, right?
Yeah, you
to
told.
talk to Balrin.
Yeah. Ballrin,
yeah.
Ballrin sent you a message to say
leaving.
they're leaving.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, the sending stones do reset.
Okay. Excellent.
Yeah.
Birds are chirping.
Birds are chirping. I think it's very early in the morning. The sun is not up. The sun is threatening to rise.
Oh.
And people are up and clanging and crashing around as all the miners are gathering their
I see.
horses and their carts and their shovels and their picks and their wheelbarrows and their barrels. And it's just so much ruckus as everyone is getting going as early as possible to head out to the mountains.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Well then, first thing Delia's gonna do is get up and go downstairs and talk to. I shouldn't have put my things away because that's where people's names are.
Toblin?
Time I want to talk to Toblin.
Mm-hmm.
Say good morning, Toblin.
Good morning, Miss Delia. Excellent work with the show last night. Didn't quite play as well as the first night, but I appreciate you drawing people to the tavern nonetheless. I hope you slept well.
Oh, I slept great, and it's important, Toblin, to show the range. Maybe it's not going to play exactly the same level at each audience, but it's important to show your performance range. So I'm happy with how it went. I hope you are fine with the commerce we brought into your establishment.
Well, actually, to be totally honest, Miss Harriet Thornton seemed to really quite like the show last night. She
Oh, good.
she made a rather sizable donation to the inn to show her appreciation, and her donation alone was actually more money than all of the other people brought in the first night.
My goodness. All
So-
right, Halia, fan of the big bitch? Okay.
I'd see she apparently was a fan of the big.
Right.
Yes,
Exactly.
quite so, quite so.
Okay.
Yes,
Good to know. She's with the Prospectors
that's right. Yes, she.
Guild or whatever.
That's right. She runs the Fendlin Miners Exchange. She's
Minus
the one
exchange, yes.
counting the gold, counting the coins, making sure everybody gets it's what everything's worth.
Okay. Well, that's wonderful. I'm glad to hear it. Maybe I'll swing by and show, give a little excitement into the day. A local celebrity saying hello.
Yes, please do be careful around Miss Halia. She's not one to be taken lightly. She's rather a large player here in town.
A large player. Tell me
Yes,
more.
Well, she's just got a lot of money, and what she says carries a lot of weight.
Huh.
So it's probably not a good idea to get on her bad side, which you are obviously on her very good side. But just so you know, please don't.
Alright. Well, say hypothetically, what happens when someone gets on her bad side?
Well, I mean, nothing yet. It's just they kind of fall out of favor with the town. Maybe they don't get the good information on where the next ore veins are, or
sure.
they get somewhat shortchanged on their exchange a little bit. Sometimes they feel, or perhaps if they were proposing a new law get placed, that doesn't catch as much traction as they were thinking.
Okay, yeah.
She's just her
Influence.
influence. Yes, exactly.
Sure.
Her voice carries a lot of influence in the town here.
Would you say, the actual mayor is Harbin Wester, yes?
Well, technically, yes. Harbin is the town's master here. He's
But-
the mayor of the town.
Would you say that in fact Halia is the de facto mayor?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I'm sure she probably thinks that, or would like that.
I see.
But no, she carries a lot of influence. There's
Okay.
been once or twice where Harbin's overruled something that she thought. She was none too happy about it, but Harbin does, make the laws still.
I see. All right. What else do I want to ask you, I wonder? Did I ask you before how long Harbin has been locked away like that?
Perhaps. And I had an answer for you.
Ah,
The answer
he's very scared of the dragon.
He's very scared of the dragon. I believe it's been a couple months.
Okay,
perhaps.
so I see. Well, here's what it is. I'm deciding that I really loved helping those archaeologists, and I'd like to do whatever I can to just help this lovely town that you have here called Fandolin. And with that in mind, I just want to give you a heads up that I might not make it back every night. But whenever I am,
All right, yes.
I'd be happy to continue my successful run of shows.
All right, I mean, it is quite... Do you think you'll be here at least every other night?
I
It's
should
just-
think so. If not, I will be sure to let you know.
All right, well... you wouldn't be offended then if I perhaps charged you if you were unable to perform a show and require the room and board? I feel that's only fair, right?
Well, if I wasn't here using the room or the board.
Oh no, if you're not here, I don't care if you don't put on a show. That's totally fine.
Oh,
I'm
well-
just if you're here and you're wanting room and board.
That is completely. We'll talk about it later. It's fair-ish, but we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it a little later.
All right, that sounds fair to me. So I think that only sounds fair.
Okay, great. Thanks for your time, Toblin, and thanks for the tea and the breakfast that I ate while speaking with you.
No problem. It's always my pleasure to have little breadcrumbs flung at me from a person who's talking.
Ah, Toblin, classic Toblin. I'd like to go see. Is it late in the morning enough to go see Harbin?
Yeah, everybody's up. Everybody's doing stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
even though it's super early out.
Yeah, no, it's like the whole town is an early rising
Cool,
town.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna head over to the town hall.
Okay, yep.
And knock on the door and go, "Oh, Harbin!
Hello?
Guess what? I've brought all
Who
the
is
happy
this?
Oh, this is your friend, Delia. We spoke earlier.
Delia.
We,
Oh, the dragon!
No. You sent me to the Dwarven excavation.
Yes.
To bring the archaeologists back.
I stumped you, didn't I, dragon?
Well, and that was going to prove to you that I was not, in fact, the dragon.
Yes, and you couldn't do that because you're a dragon and I've caught you.
Okay, but I did bring the archaeologists back.
What?
They're back.
You brought them back?
Yes, they're here.
Oh,
You're welcome.
I don't understand.
Here's your paper that said you would pay me 50 gold.
I don't remember
For
that.
doing such. It's the paper right here. I can show you through the window if you like. You don't have to
No,
open
just
it.
push it under the door.
I feel like you're going to rip it up if I do that.
I would never. I'm a man of my word.
I'm not sure you really are, Harlan.
I won't fall for your dragon tricks. Push it under the door.
Ah, fine. And I push it under the door.
And like as soon as like the corners in there just. Oh yes, I did write this. Now I remember. How many dwarves did you bring back?
I brought back the entire company.
Oh.
Unharmed.
All right. Do you have the quest?
I do have the quest. Here you go.
Perfect. Thank you. And you can hear him kind of mumbling behind the door. He's like, I don't know, but why would a dragon? Just. All right, dragon. I can see you're committed to trying to prove that you're not a dragon. But you've earned your 50 gold pieces, you greedy beast. And a single gold coin comes out from underneath the door.
Okay, well, 50 more of those.
And then another gold coin comes out from beneath the door.
Oh my goodness, are we going to do this one by
And
one?
then another gold coin comes out from beneath the door.
Oh my goodness, Harvin.
And a fourth one comes out from below the door.
Oh my god, you're doing this to me right now.
And then one piece at a time, the
amazing.
gold coins slide out from under the door.
That's very good.
There you go, dragon. I tell you what, if you're not a dragon, I've got another quest for you.
Okay, but is the reward going to be so exhausting?
I thought dragons loved gold.
Yeah, but we like it all at once. I'm not a dragon.
I've got you! I knew it! Well, listen. Either you are a dragon, and you're doing something that I don't understand, or maybe you're not a dragon. I'll tell you what.
What?
Go get me something that could kill a dragon.
Oh.
No dragon would do that, would they?
Probably not.
All right. Well, to the south.
South
To
area.
the south
Direction.
east of town.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little series of caves called Nomengard.
Okay.
Go to Nomengard, ask them for a dragon-killing weapon.
Okay.
You bring back something to kill a dragon, and I'll believe that you're not one. And I'll give you 50 gold pieces.
That does sound good. Why, if this dragon has been tormenting you so, and you know that the Nomengard folks have weapons that can help, why has this not already been done?
Well, because the dragon usually eats people who leave the town. I'm not, that's a lie. I don't know why.
Oh!
I just thought of this right now. Also, maybe they don't have something that could kill a dragon.
You're being very weird, Harbin.
Listen, dragon! Will you do it or won't you do it?
I mean, I'll do it. I'll go there.
All right,
I'll
listen.
ask them.
I want you to go to Nomengard
Uh-huh.
and get something from them.
Okay.
Something useful for fighting a dragon. And if you bring back garbage, I'll know you're a dragon.
Well, how do you know all the things that I mean, sure, you got it. You absolutely bet I'm going to do that. And
Perfect.
don't you worry your pretty little head.
I'm worried literally all the time.
Delia is on the case.
All right, dragon.
Off we go then. I'm just going to leave that guy to his delusions. Boren, did you hear how many times he called me a dragon?
I believe he called you a dragon about 73 times.
73 times in as many seconds.
Yes, he's got a lot of dragon on the brain.
He's really, yes, it's true. What do you think of the sound of this Gnomengard place?
Well, the gnomes are generally a little bit reclusive.
Yeah.
I don't know that they'll really want to help us, but we could always ask. Gnomes are always tinkering with all sorts of magical goods, so you never know.
That's true. You know what? Maybe we just, with Harbin being so slow to trust, it makes me think that if we're going to a new place and asking for a favor, we should really be going with something to offer. So I'd like to kind of figure out what gnomes like. What's a good housewarming host present for a gnome? And I'm wondering who we would talk to about that. Maybe, I'm just looking at my map of the town. Maybe...
To be totally honest, what gnomes really like are magical trinkets
Okay.
and solitude, really.
Well, I can't give them solitude because I'm coming to them. So, probably then the best would be a magical trinket as a gift.
Yeah, it would have to be pretty clever to sway them.
Let's see. Is there a gift shop in town? And I'd like to go to, Barthen's Provisions.
Oh, yeah.
And just take a look around.
Yeah, absolutely. So, when you get to Barthen's Provisions, it is kind of a smallish shop, just a basic square storefront. And when you come in, there's just some basic wooden shelves stocked with your standard adventuring goods. It's got some backpacks and some rope. It's got some other generic goods that are in the rule book, like an abacus.
Oh, hello.
And some ball bearings and a bucket. And it's got some oil and some...
I'd like to go up to the shopkeep. This might be a behind the counter situation.
Yeah.
So I'd like to saunter up to the counter, the selling counter.
Yeah.
Whatever that's called.
Yep.
The till.
Yep.
And I want to get up there and I want to do like the lean on the counter, but I'm realizing she's 3'2".
Yeah.
And so instead she's got her hands on the and she's
Yeah.
laying her chin on it.
Yeah.
So her hands are on the counter, laying her chin on it, and she gives up like the Alexis Rose eye flutter. And says, well, I forgot his name. Barthen?
Yeah, you haven't been in here before yet. I don't think.
That's true.
Yeah.
But who's behind the counter?
Kind of a lean and balding man. Looks like he's 50-something.
Okay. Well, I do my whole leaning my chin on the counter thing and say, Barthen, I presume?
Yes. Who do I have the pleasure of talking to?
I stand back and I flip my cape out and I say, I am Delia Burrows. And I do a big bow. Pleased to meet your acquaintance.
Oh, Delia Burrows. Well, pleasure to make your acquaintance. What can I do for you?
I am looking to sorry, she obviously doesn't stutter when she says it. That's the player.
I do kind of like that, though. What can I do for you? Well,
I don't know yet. Why don't you offer something and then I'll say if That's good enough. I have a party to go to, and they don't want me to go to it, basically. And so what I want to do is bring the hosts a gift that oh, it's okay. A gift. Is everything okay?
Yep.
That will just turn their hearts in my direction immediately. I do know that the things they like are being alone and magical trinkets. I can't give them the being alone because I will be there, but do you have any magical trinkets that might get me into the hearts of these tricky little hosts?
Nope.
Ah.
I don't have a single magical thing in here. I got an abacus.
That's not what I need.
I've got an hourglass over there.
Uh-huh. That's not good.
Yep. I've got a pouch.
Is it a magical pouch? Like it's much bigger on the inside than on the outside?
Oh, no, this is, you could put magical stuff in it if you wanted.
No, that's nothing. Okay.
I got a bucket.
How about this? Where would you go for such an item?
I guess you could go to Gnomon Garden and see if they have anything.
Great. That's very helpful. I love this town. All right, thank you.
Hold on just a sec. Yep, nope, that's it. I thought perhaps that
Oh, you had an idea there?
the Lion Shield Coster, they sell weapons. They might have had a magical one.
Weapon?
I don't think they have any magical weapons. I think it's just...
I want to be bringing a weapon either.
That would be bad, yeah.
Okay, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to bring my magical personality.
I mean, it looks like you've got these two stones kind of sticking out of your pocket.
Yeah, but I like those for me.
Oh, okay.
Last resort, I think.
All right.
All right.
Sorry I didn't have any magical trinkets.
I'm sorry too. I hope to see you again with better items.
Better? These are all I ever have. And
More
you want some
applicable to
parchment?
me. I don't.
I have some soap.
That's nothing.
And a tinderbox.
No.
No? How about a crowbar?
Maybe. Next time.
All right.
Next time.
I'll make sure to restock on the bedrolls and the arrows.
Okay. That's great. I'm sorry. I apologize. For, I really want to make a good impression at this place that I'm going.
I get it. I totally get it. It's just, we have what we have, right?
Absolutely. You're right. I'm sorry about that.
No problem. I tell you what, if somebody comes through town with a magical trinket, I'll see if I can buy it off them for a reasonable price.
Oh, thank you. I would be grateful.
No problem. I can do that for you.
All right. Well, wish me luck.
All right, good luck if you're going to Gnomengard.
Well, I am. And it's a Gnomengard party.
Oh, well, good luck.
Thanks. So I do leave. But, can I go to so I've not seen any gnomes in town.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, I have.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
What's this? Giesbrecht.
Giesbrecht. I'm gonna go see Giesbrecht.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In, the place.
Yeah, the Miners Exchange. Yeah.
The Miners Exchange. Yep. So I gotta go see Giesbrecht. And then I get to see Halia as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And so I open the door dramatically.
Yep.
And do like a spin out. So I want to open the door with my hand, and then you know how you do it, the spin where you're unfurling a person. I want to do that, but with the door.
I got you. Yeah.
So I'm unfurling myself, and I'm like, bah, 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 hello, and my arms are very wide.
Perfect performance check.
Oh, okay. Not this dice because it's evil. This dice, performance is +6. Come on, baby. 11 + 6 is 17.
Okay, perfect.
Was I gonna pull my arm out of the socket if it, didn't go well?
You were gonna knock over somebody on the other side of the door.
Yeah, been there.
So I think as you open the door, There's like enough of a warning that you hear someone get out of the way of the door before it opens.
That's good.
And then you kind of come in with this unfurling kind of presentation
Very good.
into a mostly empty miners exchange because it's pretty empty in the mornings. Nobody's got anything to exchange.
Sure.
But there was like one patron who kind of was by the door and kind of stumbled back. And you do see Giesbrecht behind one of those kind of caged bar teller stations kind of thing.
Excellent. Okay. As I close my pose at the end of it and say, "Hail and well met, Giesbrecht. How's your morning so far?"
Oh, hey, boring.
Oh yeah, sure. It gets a little more lively later on.
Nah, my shift ends before anybody comes, so my job just basically sucks.
Oh, do you have like a book to read back there to keep you busy?
Yep.
That's good.
Got a book.
I'm glad to hear it. Listen.
I just thought you were gonna ask what the book is, and I
got really worried about it.
I was really worried you were gonna ask me what the book was.
I really felt I was getting the vibe from you that you did not want to talk about this.
I really don't want to talk about it.
Is it a scandalous book?
I said I don't want to talk
sorry,
about it.
Okay. Listen, Harbin has asked me to go to Nomengard. Different place.
Different place.
Nomengard.
Yep.
TM.
Mm-hmm.
For some sort of thing that can help with this dragon problem you're having here in Phandalin.
Okay, yep.
Yeah. But the thing is that if I'm just going to a new place and asking them for something,
Yep.
I really feel like I should bring some sort of gift or something like that, or
Why don't you just pay them?
pay them for the item.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would work. She does a considering face, like, pay them. Okay.
Yeah, you just show up, you say, "Hey, sorry you need to make noise. I got a bunch of gold. How about I get an item from you?"
Okay, so let me just rehearse. Hey, sorry to make noise.
Yep.
I got a bunch of gold.
Yep.
I'd like to buy an item from you.
Sure, yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Okay, great, thanks.
As long as you lead with the bunch of gold, I think you'll probably get their attention.
Okay, all right. And not like they're gonna mug me and rob me. It's a safe place.
Listen, I'm a gnome, so I say this with all due respect, but the gnomes probably can't mug you.
Oh, okay.
If they pull out a wand, run away, but other
Okay.
than that, they probably ain't gonna mug you.
Great. I've got a bunch of gold. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Giesbrecht. I hope that something very exciting happens later on.
Me too, not too exciting though.
Not too
I
exciting,
do
you're right.
enjoy my book.
I mean...
I don't want to talk about
All
it.
right, sorry.
I'm just saying I'm really enjoying it.
I'm glad. That's very good. I'm glad to hear it.
Thank you.
Okay. You enjoy your book, and I will see you later.
Yep, sounds good.
And I go to leave. And just outside the door, I say to Balrog, "We're finding out what that book is. That's like the main #1 priority."
It sounds like he really doesn't want to talk about the
we
book.
gotta know what that book is.
Other than telling us that he really likes this
He
book.
really likes it. What do you think it is?
It's got to be something dirty, right?
I really think so.
Who really likes a book anyways?
It's
With
gotta
a
be
weird
dirty.
thing.
Yeah.
It's got to be dirty.
It must be dirty. Oh, well, we didn't see Hallie there, right?
That's correct.
Okay, that's fine then.
Yeah.
I think that I would like to go. Do you want me to do things like rations and bedrolls and stuff?
No.
Okay. So, like, I have stuff with me to keep.
Yeah, exactly. No, if you need to make camp, you have the stuff to make camp.
I just know southwest of town there's some caves. Southeast
That's right.
of town there's some
Yeah.
caves.
Yeah.
Is that enough information? Like, is there a road?
Toblin told you no. It's southeast, and it's at the base of a waterfall, so you can follow the river. You can follow a river.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set out into the wilderness. But I'd like to, after the orcs, and the dragon, I've seen some stuff in the wilderness here.
Yeah.
So I'd like to just be kind of like looking around, especially by a river. There's probably like soft ground so I could see footprints.
Yep.
As I'm walking along the river, do I see anything?
Make a survival check.
Oh, a survival check. That's fun. That's a +0, so let's just see. It's 10.
10.
Straight in the middle.
Yeah, so you see tracks. You see animal tracks, wild boars that are making the famous sausages at the Stonehill Inn.
Yeah.
You see the odd larger predator like a bear kind of mark every now and then, and you're able to steer clear of those.
Oh, good.
You see some footprints that you think could be orc footprints, but they're quite old. You don't see any fresh footprints of orcs, and you also can't get you can't get a direction. Like they're coming to and from, and the directions kind of are all over the place. It's just that there was some orc traffic through here.
Okay.
You do not see any giant dragon.
Okay, very good.
Footprints.
That's important. Oh my god, what? Oh, because I'm moving. It's a 9.
It's a 9.
Sudden dragon footprints.
Suddenly there were dragon footprints.
About to be dragon footprints.
Okay, cool. So you hear...
I don't like that. It makes me very nervous.
You hear way off in the distance the unmistakable roar of a very large creature.
Wow, okay.
And again, you look up, and just kind of by coincidence, you see, you know that's a dragon up there.
What?
But you can't tell how far away it is. Like, how big is this thing?
Yeah.
Right? Is it like, like Big Bear sized? Or is it like mansion sized? Like, how big is this thing? So there's no cloud that it's next to for you to gauge its actual size.
Yeah.
But it is cruising very high, moving from west to east.
Mm-hmm. Okay. West to east.
Yeah.
West to east. Where is it starting?
So, you are kind of...
That's probably rough, but...
Yeah. So you're kind of right around here.
Okay.
Kind of thing. And it's moving across.
Okay. Along the... Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Also, like as you can probably guess, your map does not have many things labeled on it.
Yes.
I have a map with everything labeled on it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Exactly. So I know where everything is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And from the location that it's headed from to the location that it's headed to, that's the direction that you see. You just look up, you hear the roar, you look up in the sky, and you see the dragon at some height flying from
A to B.
A to B. From
East to
west to west.
West to east. Yeah.
West to east. That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Ooh, I shudder to look at it.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be seen by it.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep I'm gonna like beeline straight to Namagard.
Yep. Okay. So the distance that you travel is about 15 miles. So it's about the same distance that you had traveled to the Dwarven Excavation.
Okay.
Except the Dwarven Excavation was southeast.
West, maybe?
Was southwest? Yes, that's right.
Okay.
That's right, yeah. I always get those mixed up. You did head southwest to the Dwarven Excavation.
Yeah.
Now you're heading southeast. So, but the same relative distance, about 15 miles. It takes you a good chunk of time to travel that distance.
Where did I find the orcs?
The orcs were in the southwesterly direction towards
Okay, so I'm not knowingly walking towards the camp.
No, this is much more the opposite.
Yeah, cool. Good.
East versus west.
Yeah, you okay?
I've been talking a lot.
I know.
And my throat is dry.
Yeah. You should have some water. Okay. She's walking along. She's singing as she goes. But not quietly. She's just singing as she goes.
Trying to keep the bears away?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So you eventually follow a stream.
Oh, hang on.
Yep.
I didn't. No, yeah, you do. Sorry, you do your thing.
You eventually follow a stream uphill to the base of a mountain, where waterfall erosion has carved out a natural concavity. The roaring waterfall creates a cloud of mist as it plunges into a shallow pool of water, within which rise two small islands covered with 2-foot-tall red, green, and purple mushrooms.
Ooh.
Several cave openings overlook the pool from rocky ledges 20 to 30 feet above, and the mountain blocks any sunlight from reaching this place.
Okay.
So it's kind of a dark concavity within the mountain.
Yeah.
Mountain reaches way up. It's dark here.
Yeah.
Like, not nighttime dark, but the sun never touches this.
Yeah.
Big rolling waterfall coming down, layer of mist on these two islands covered in mushrooms. One island has all red and green mushrooms, and the other island has all purple and green mushrooms. And they're very damp and very wet. Did I miss anything good? Well, it's all good, but important. Nope, Bacon. We just basically, we're just kind of getting started on the next quest to Nomengard.
That's right, going to Nomengard.
Yep.
Delia says, "This is a nice place. It's cozy."
Well, it's kind of cold and wet.
I mean, that's true.
But
It's nice if you like cold and wet things.
Alright, if you like cold and wet things, it's actually quite nice.
That's quite nice. I want to keep making my way over. So I wouldn't have to pass these islands, I guess, with the mushrooms to get to the caves, hey?
So the
They're
way
like
it
a
works
separate-
is that like there's kind of like a big pool, right? That the waterfall is coming into, and around the edge of the pool, right, are the mountain walls.
Yeah, and that's
then the
where
caves are in the mountain walls.
Totally. I'm really curious about those mushrooms.
And so basically, you would need to, like, you would pass these islands, but there would be water between you and the island.
Yeah, I know.
And
Okay.
it looks like up ahead, way at the back of this like opening, there are two cave openings, maybe 20 feet up, with a rope bridge between them.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And then kind of just to the right hand side, there's one cave opening, maybe 30 feet up, kind of a not a sheer cliff. Like, it looks climbable, but there's no stairs or anything.
Yeah.
And then on your left hand side, there's two cave openings. One, again, it's more like just like an overlook, and the other one actually has a small path leading up it.
Oh, okay. I'd go to the one that looks like the entrance from the outside kind of thing.
Yeah.
The for visitors one.
Yeah.
People who don't know, like, the secret entrance thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and I
You
go
wanna go up that
up
path?
the path, and I'd like to go into the cave. Yeah.
Okay. You don't want to explore the mushrooms?
Not yet.
Yeah. That's totally fair. Okay. So, you find yourself in a dining room.
Oh, is there anybody in there?
No, it is empty at the moment.
Okay.
There are a couple dining tables and chairs that are very obviously for very small people.
Okay.
You as a halfling are almost as small as it comes anyways.
Yeah.
So they just look a little small to you.
Yeah.
Like, you could kind of sit in them and
Like a kid, a halfling kid.
like a halfling kid. These would be children's stuff for you.
Okay. Is there a door that like leads out of this room that would go to the other cave areas?
Yeah. So at the end of this, so kind of as you come into this room, there's a door kind of on the left-hand wall that looks, or no, there's not a door. It's just a tunnel. There's just an opening.
Okay.
So the tunnels in here are about 5 feet tall.
Okay, that's fine.
So,
I'm good.
Exactly. For you got like 2 feet of clearance above your head. No problem.
Yeah.
For other people, like Balrin's like 4 foot something.
Yeah.
So it's
a
you know,
little
it's a little bit.
claustrophobic,
It's
yeah.
also it's about 5 feet wide.
Okay.
So you know it's
It's
relatively
pretty fine.
it's pretty okay.
Yeah, it's comfy.
Yeah, but it's noticeably smaller than most other places
Yes.
you've been.
Yeah.
Right? Most places you've been are made by humans or elves or something like that, or maybe
Yeah.
dwarves, where everything is huge.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's been a long time since you've been in a cozy place, so this definitely is significantly smaller, but still tons of room for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And that's what about? Are there other doors leading out?
That's the only one.
Okay.
That's the only one leading
Then
out of here.
I'm going to go to that exit.
Yep.
And see, just look around which way to go.
Yep. Yeah. And as you look down this tunnel, it looks like it continues on to a dead end. And then there's
How did they build that?
well, it goes like 30 feet, and then there's a dead end. But there's a one tunnel that leads off about halfway down.
Okay.
And then there's another. Then there's a door on the right-hand side at the very far back of this.
Okay.
So this doesn't lead anywhere, but there's two offshoots. One
Okay.
is just a tunnel, and one has a door.
Okay. And nothing the other way.
That's right. There's nothing leading to the left. There's nothing on the left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I will go, and I'm gonna do the open tunnel. I'd like to go.
Okay.
Yeah, not the door.
Yep. And as you look down the tunnel, it just kind of like goes down a ways, and then it kind of turns off to the right. It's got this just kind of right-hand bend to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna go and like as I'm hitting the bend, I'm just gonna say hello.
No response.
Okay. And
Yep.
keep going.
Okay. As you keep going around the bend, there's an opening to your left, actually. Again, no door, just more tunnel open into a large room. And you can't really... It's all lit. There's torches. Or no, there's no torches. There's actually lanterns on rope and pulley systems.
Oh, cool.
Suspended from the ceiling.
Yeah.
And then at certain junctures, there's a rope you can pull to move the lantern along to give you light in here, kind of thing.
Oh, nice.
And so there is light in there, but it looks it's a weirdly shaped room. You kind of look in, and you see just like to the back wall, but it looks like there's like more room to the sides at weird spots. Like
Oh, cool.
more room to the side immediately inside the door, and more room farther off, further back into the room. But it's just an open room.
Okay. I poke my head in and go, hello.
You don't see anyone in there, but you do see barrel crabs.
Barrel crabs?
They're not living creatures.
Ah. I'm like, am I going to have to fight somebody's pet? Okay.
What you see are these weird-looking contraptions. They look like a barrel that's been, like, tipped on its side.
Okay.
With mechanical legs coming out the sides.
Right.
And two big pinchers on the front. And a little glass window on the tipped-over barrel.
Oh my gosh, it's for them to drive?
They do look like they would be drivable.
That is very cool. That is very... Ballard, have you ever seen anything like this?
Nope, that's a little bit weird, to be totally honest, but it's also...
love it.
It's kind of cool.
It's very wonderful, ingenious even.
There's two of them in here.
Two barrel crabs.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Should we
No!
try? Oh, you should.
Monster.
That'd be kind of fun, don't you think?
No, I said.
All right,
She
all
thought about
right.
it. She thought about it, though. I mean, what would you even want to do? Just drive it around?
I mean, kind of, yeah. I'd like to... Why don't we...
Do you think we could fit in them?
It'd be a little bit of a squeeze, but I think we could probably fit in them.
How do you think they work?
I have absolutely no idea.
I want to go up to it and just
Yep.
just look at it. I just want to look at it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like look on the inside kind of thing.
Yeah, like see how you get in and how it goes.
Yeah, it looks like there's like two levers.
Okay.
It looks like there's two levers and two foot pedals.
Like it's not. What do you think the propulsion? I was thinking it was like a Flintstones method of propulsion, where it's a, you know what I mean? You're just moving your feet.
Oh yeah.
What do you think? What makes it go?
Roll an investigation check.
Oh, okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
That's +1. Ooh, a 13 + 1 is 14.
You get the feeling that probably pressing the pedals makes it go.
That's true. I don't know what the inner workings are. But
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
It looks like we're pulling the levers, but you guess the pedals.
Probably. I mean, I don't know why I would.
I know.
But I've decided to guess the pedals.
Yeah.
That's so. I don't know Delia yet. You know what I mean?
What? Reality? Jeez, dude.
Hey.
Rating with 200?
Hello. Thanks.
Jeez, Reality, thank you for that raid, man.
Yeah.
A damp sandwich, tier 1, 4 months. Thank you so much, damp sandwich. Jeez, Reality, thank you for that big host, that big
hello.
raid, man. Welcome, everybody.
Awesome.
Passing on the love. I got a huge rate earlier. Man, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the hell out of that, J Reality. Much love, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
We're just doing a little bit of Dungeons and Dragons, some 5th edition D&D.
That's right.
This is a stream we call Date Night and Dragons, so it's literally just me and my wife, Kayleigh. And
Yep.
we're just doing one-on-one D&D. And that's, it's just a fun little chill stream that we do.
Exactly.
Where we have a comfy little stream playing D&D together. And usually we have a Imagination Station,
Yeah.
where we usually have a glass of wine.
That's right.
But we had one and then we got really sleepy.
Yeah,
so
too sleepy for wine.
now our old,
Yeah.
uncool asses are having a Coke Zero
Instead,
to stay awake.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you. Welcome, Raiders. We're just having a little bit of fun, D&D.
Yeah.
And
Well, I think now that I really, let's try. I want to. What if I got in? What if I get in one?
yeah, if you get into it, you can fit relatively well.
Okay.
So it's made for creatures small, anything less than medium, and I believe a
I
halfling
am
is
small.
technically small.
Yep.
Yeah. So you fit in there pretty well. You fit in there pretty well.
Okay, I want to use the pedals.
Yeah, the legs kind of come to life and it starts crawling.
Oh my gosh, Boren, look at this!
All right, I thought you said we weren't going to. Just like, let me get in the other one. And he runs and scrambles into the other one. It's like, all right, it's a little bit tight. And then he plops down on the seat. And then you hear the legs kind of whir to life on his too. And you hear a little click, 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 click.
Fantastic. All right, get out. I don't think this is the thing that's going to help the dragon.
I thought we were going to...
We just wanted to see. I don't want to... We're going to break them if we... That's not the way to ingratiate ourselves.
All right,
We saw the actual dragon.
You're probably right. We'd probably break them.
We break them, and we wanna make sure to have a thing
Yeah,
to help with the dragon.
all right.
Those are very good, though. Maybe we can ask for one of those just as a bonus.
Sure, why not?
And nothing happened while we were in there.
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna leave.
Yep.
And carry on. What are my options in the tunnel?
Basically, you can go back the way you came, or the tunnel keeps bending.
Okay, keep going on the bend.
Yeah, you kind of have made a 90-degree turn eventually, kind of thing, and it kind of continues another 90 degrees. Not back to where you came, just makes a big U.
Okay.
Kind of turn, and it kind of goes around, and the tunnel ends into a room that has some sort of a weird thing in the middle that you can't quite see.
Interesting.
There's a tunnel, right? Leads to an opening, no doors.
Okay.
And inside, there's like something in there. It's not living. It looks like how the barrel crabs kind of like you couldn't quite make sense of what they were until you kind of looked at them.
Yeah.
This is another obviously gnomish something or other.
Okay. Delia sticks her head in and says, hello.
And what you see is like a circular platform with 4 massive crossbows mounted on it.
Okay.
And in the center is a small gnomish woman sitting on a chair, pulling on levers and stuff like that. And she says, "Yep, that's right. So then you just ready, and here it goes." And then I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
A dexterity saving throw is +6. That's good. Let's see. Oh no, a 2 + 6 is 8.
And this heavy crossbow bolt comes firing out of one of these and hits you for 9 points of damage.
Holy shit.
As this enormous crossbow bolt just buries itself in your shoulder.
Oh. Delia goes, well, is she like stuck to the wall?
No, it kind of like hit you in the shoulder and kind of like spun you around, and you kind of stumbled a bit, but you're not impaled onto the
Oh
wall
my
or anything.
goodness. Well, from her spot on the ground, I imagine, Kayleigh goes, "Not the sort of entrance I usually like to make."
And I would like you to actually roll initiative.
Oh my gosh. Wait, did you say 10? No, you said
9, yeah.
9. Okay, roll initiative, which is +4. I'm gonna get rid of. Well, I'm gonna not. 7 + 4 is 11. 9.
9 plus 0 is 9. All right. So, you are going first. I guess I'll give Ballerin a roll too.
Why are we fighting?
9?
9.
Okay, so it is. Does Ballerin have a dexterity modifier?
Oh, is it not on this thing?
Yep, just above dexterity.
Oh, no, he doesn't. It's 0.
Okay.
0.
Okay, it is your turn.
Oh, no.
As the gnome sitting atop this platform is kind of laughing maniacally.
Oh, shit.
And she presses some pedals on it, and you see the entire platform start to turn a little bit and match your movement.
Okay, so she's definitely not accidentally hitting me.
It looks like she's trying to shoot you.
Okay. So how far away am I?
You're probably 7 feet away from this thing.
7 feet. That's very close.
It's very close.
7 feet. So I can very quick.
That's yours.
That's mine, even though it's a bad and evil dice. So she's on a machine.
Yeah, it's like this big. It's like on the playgrounds how there was like that merry-go-round thing.
Yeah.
It's like one of those, except with 4 crossbows mounted on it.
I'd like to hurt the machine.
Yep.
Can I just hit them? Can I just do that?
Absolutely, you can.
Okay, so Ballerin is also in the room.
Yep.
So do I get? Is he distracting? Do I get a?
Yeah, he's in. Like as soon as you kind of got nailed with the crossbow bolt,
Yeah.
he took out his sword.
Does sneak attack work on inanimate objects?
Yeah, sure, why not?
weird, right?
Well, so it's being controlled by her.
Oh, okay,
right?
that's true.
And she is definitely being distracted by she's definitely being harried
Yeah.
by Ballerin, being up in her face as well.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna. Did we just talked about this with the dual wielding?
Yeah.
Did we say that it is one thing? Or it's a bonus action?
Your attack
It is
your
bonus
main
action.
hand.
Yeah, thank you.
And then if you want to hit with your offhand, you use your bonus action.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna try and hit with my rapier, my main hand.
Yep.
So I'm gonna roll to hit. Oh no! 2 + 6 is 8, but it's just a thing.
Yeah, no, like you hit it with the rapier, but like it's solid and it's not a good hit. Like it's solid wood, and you hit like some of the metal bits, and your sword just kind of bangs off it, kind of thing.
Oh
Yeah.
no! Okay. With my bonus action, I would like to try and jam my dagger in one of the gears. Can I do that?
Yeah. I guess.
It might sacrifice a dagger.
Okay. Roll a dexterity check.
Ooh.
I mean, unless you want to attack it. Like, is this an attack, or are you trying to, are you trying to do damage, or just wedge a dagger?
That's true. I'm trying to make it stop working.
Yeah, like stop turning kind of thing.
Yeah, I guess so. That's true though. It's more. I'm more concerned about the crossbows.
Mm-hmm. So, are you trying to damage it, or just stop it?
I guess that no. The stopping it turning is maybe not as no. It is a good thing actually, because then we can just get out of the friggin' way. Okay, yeah. I would like to stop it turning. So then a dexterity thing.
Yep. Sure.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Dexterity check.
Okay, that one's definitely out.
All right.
It's on the floor. Do we
That's
have
fine.
to
Just roll another one.
Okay. Sorry, everybody. Very carefully. Oh no, a 3! A 3 plus 6 is 9.
Yeah, I think you try to stick your dagger in there.
Oh no!
And you like it just as you try to stick it into the gears, it's kind of like way underneath the platform.
Yeah.
And as soon as you stick it under, like she presses a lever or like a pedal, and it just starts swinging around. And you do not get your dagger
Oh my gosh.
properly wedged, but you don't lose your dagger.
That's
either.
good. That's good.
Yeah. And then with it being kind of wheeled around and Balrin kind of charging in, you're already nailed by one of these big crossbow bolts. You hear the female gnome saying, "Yep, that's good. There's and so then, all right, avoid!" And she lets loose another crossbow bolt at Balrin.
Uh-oh.
What's that?
It's a 15.
Oh my god, that's probably gonna fucking hit.
No, he's 18.
Yeah, but that's +5.
Oh no.
So that's a 20.
Yeah.
And she hits Balrin.
Oh, Balrin.
For... Where's my D10?
D10. That's an 8,
That's
right?
a D8.
Is that it?
No,
That's a 12.
Where's my D10?
You don't have a 10. He can't get hurt. Oh, that's it?
No, where did my D10 go?
Do you want this one?
Sure.
Where'd it go? Did it fly off? Maybe my other dice hit it and exploded it.
Yeah, I wonder.
A 3!
3.
That's much better.
3 points of damage.
3 damage. Okay. Okay.
And then it is Balrin's turn.
Oh, there it is. Oh, no, that's mine.
That's yours. Balrin swings at the giant device.
I won! Oh, balls. This is going so poorly.
And his sword gets like locked up in like the crossbow bits as the whole thing swings, and it just takes his sword away.
Oh no!
And Delia, it is your turn.
Okay, can I, I mean, this might not be a free action, but I want to talk to her and be like, "We're not here to fight you. Why are you hurt? Why are you attacking?"
And she says, "Very good. And then, so that you have, and the crossbow, go!"
Okay. Then I would like, can I like jump up and try and get on her platform with her?
Yeah, you can make an acrobatics check.
Okay. I'm going to do yet another. I'm running out. I'm going to try this one.
This will basically be your...
action?
This will be your movement, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll still have your action.
Okay, great. I like it. Oh, it's a natural 1. I'm sorry, Wormwood, but we have to burn these 2 things.
Oh, man.
They're both very, very bad.
So I think you kind of try to climb up, and she sees you climbing up, and she's like,
no.
"No, that's not okay." And then, okay. And she just swings around, and it knocks you to the ground, and you are knocked prone.
Oh, no, and I already used up my movement?
Yeah.
But I can use an action to get up?
It's usually movement to get up, but you could use your action.
I'm kind of okay. I feel like prone is probably safer.
The way these move, these could aim down.
Oh, that's rude.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I get up to be like? Can I use an action to get up and like be like between them?
Yes, but you feel she'll probably reposition it.
And yeah, I can't.
On her turn.
I can't. Like,
you can't spend a turn to not be. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I guess. Okay. Cool.
Okay, so you want to spend your action getting up?
Yes, because I think then if I didn't, then she would have advantage.
That's correct.
So I do.
Well, yeah.
Right?
Maybe not advantage, but it's probably not a great place to be.
Probably not a great place.
Probably not a great place to be.
Well, my plan did not go very well, and I did nothing for 2 turns. It turns out.
And so she swings around, and she starts screaming. It's a 6 plus 5 is 11.
to hit
To hit you.
me. I have 15, so no.
Okay, so I think kind of like you do basically what you were thinking.
Excellent.
Yeah, you get between them and she swings around and she thinks she's got a shot, so she lets loose. But you kind of avoid the bolt and it just goes punk into the wall.
Okay.
Balrin spends his turn chasing after his sword, which is now wheeling around on this thing. And he tries to pull it loose.
It's a 9.
9. What's his strength modifier?
His strength
It's pretty good.
modifier is strength 3.
So that's 12 total. Yeah, he gets it. He pulls his sword free.
Okay.
But he doesn't have any action left to do anything with it. So it is your turn, Delia.
Well, shit. Okay, so what maybe what she needs is a shock to her system. So I would like to, I say, 2 can play at that game, and I take out my short bow, and I try and shoot her.
Okay.
Okay, that's, a +6 to hit, so I'm going to see if I can aim at her. 13 plus 6 is 19.
That probably hits. I probably should have looked up the gnome stat blocks. Gnome. Oh yeah, super duper hits.
Excellent. Now, can I do a sneak attack with that?
I think so. Yeah, you can use
Right?
it with ranged weapons. Absolutely.
Okay, so then I just roll another d6 then.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, so so this is 1d6 plus 4. 3 plus 4 is 7.
Yep.
And then my sneak attack is 2, so a total of 9.
Total of 9. The crossbow bolt or your short bow arrow lands, I guess, like into her chest.
Okay.
And it does not look good. It hits her in the chest, and like her eyes go wide, and like you can see it did some crazy damage.
Oh my gosh.
And so she pulls her goggles down in front of her eyes, and like pulls a lever that causes like flames to shoot out of the sides as she like ratchets this thing up to 11.
That's bad. Well, as I hit it, I would like to just yell, "We don't want to fight you!"
And she says, "Yep, fight. That sounds good."
No. Okay.
And it is her turn, and she will attempt to shoot the person who just shot her.
That makes sense. That tracks. A 2. Yes.
+5 is 7.
Nope.
Yeah, so I think like she can no longer really control this thing all that well with this arrow kind of stuck in her, so she's only like pulling on one lever, and she kind of wheels around too far, and overshoots, and she fires a crossbow bolt into the wall.
Excellent.
And then it is Balrin's turn, who now has his sword and attempts to smash the shit out of the crossbow machine.
A 20.
Rolls a natural 20.
That's pretty excellent.
And he rolls 2d8 damage.
Do you need
Can I borrow a
do you
D8?
think anything has changed with your level up?
Damage-wise, maybe.
You're attacking with your longsword?
Yeah.
No, then. Well, it says 1d8 plus 3.
Okay, yeah. Okay. It doesn't go up to +4 or anything.
Did you
Can I
say-
borrow yeah.
You said an 8?
Yeah. 2d8 damage. 5 and 7 is 12. Plus 3 is 15.
Whoa, to the machine.
Yeah.
Nice.
And he hits this thing so hard, one of the crossbows, like he just smashes one of the crossbows so hard it breaks.
Okay, good job.
So he
Baldwin.
just straight up busts one of the crossbows
Good
on
job,
this thing.
buddy.
And then we are back to your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna because I took a dexterity thing to get, and it was a whole action.
That's
so
right.
I'm gonna keep going with the short bow.
Okay.
And yeah, just do that. Do that again. Is that cool?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I shoot at her. It's a natural 20 plus 6.
You don't need to roll damage.
Oh. Oh no, is she gonna die?
Yeah, you just shoot her right through the throat, and
Oh, that's gross. That's a gross thing.
and she immediately stops moving.
Oh shit.
This is the wrong.
Was it not on repeat?
Yeah, I forgot that every time you do that, it fucking stops the.
It turned out it turned out good though.
That's true. She just falls limp in the chair.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I want to get up to the platform where she was on. Oops,
Yep.
sorry, I won't do that.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so I can get up, no problem. Did I
Yep,
move
no
it too much?
problem.
Sorry, did I scooched it.
I gotta hide my stuff. You guys aren't allowed to see all my notes. Loving the dice roll sound from the new tower setup. It's so nice, right?
It is nice, but
It's
it does
so
make me
nice.
roll a lot of bad things.
You have rolled really poorly ever since we started using it.
Yeah, I did roll poorly earlier also.
That's true too.
So, okay, but and also I did get a natural 20. So,
Yeah,
pros
we
and
did get 2
cons,
natural 20s.
but also some ones.
Also
But-
some ones. Yep.
So yeah, I get up onto the platform.
Yep.
And I want to see if there's any like identifying marks. Like, who was this lady? Why was she doing this?
Roll an investigation check.
Okay. Investigation is +1. A 2 + 1 is 3.
It looks like a gnome.
Yeah.
Looks like a gnome.
I don't know. And a perception check is just hearing and like seeing and.
Looking for anything that you haven't noticed.
Can I do that?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll a perception check.
Okay. Oh my god, it's a 3 plus 0 is 3.
Oh, it's a room with a spinning crossbow bolt machine.
This place is weird.
There was a crazy gnome in the middle.
Okay. Okay. Can I like look through her pockets? I mean, that won't. Is that part of investigation?
No, you can look through her pockets, and she has got.
I'm moving this dice because it's bad. Bad dice.
Oh, it wasn't the right thing. Okay. She has got some just like cloth clothing. She has got some tinker's tools, and she has got a pair of goggles.
Okay. I look through the goggles.
Yeah, looks like goggles.
Okay. I'm like, well, it doesn't seem like that was these that were skewing her perception of reality and making her do terribly evil things. Something else, I guess.
Yep, no, not really sure what was going on there.
Ridiculous. I look around the room and I wouldn't have noticed anything. I already looked. Okay, cool. Then what I'm gonna do is, so I have about half health. I think that's okay. Boren, I feel like I'm like half as healthy. How are you feeling? You took a big arrow as well.
Actually, I didn't.
You did? Oh,
Nope. She
you're
did.
very hearty boy.
Yeah.
You only took, I guess, like 2 damage or whatever.
I don't think I took any.
You took 3. You got hit 1 time, I think.
Oh, that's right. I remember this little thing. And he
That's
points
right.
down at like a scratch, like a flesh wound on his leg as like an arrow kind of.
Yes.
And he just didn't even notice it.
Wow, you're very tough, Boren.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
very
you.
tough.
I am very tough.
Very tough and scary.
Yep. All right. Well, that was weird.
Do you think you could maybe do one of your healing tricks?
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Yeah, sure. Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. It's so nice to have you around.
Yeah, of course. Yep.
Thank you,
Was
Boren.
totally gonna do that.
It's a 2.
It's a 2 plus 4 is 6. Heals you for 6.
Oh, that's very nice. Okay. Thank you, Boren.
And if you could expend one of his first level spell slots.
How do I do
Is it a
that
spells?
spell? First, check.
Yeah,
Oh
perfect.
my goodness. I hope that's okay. There's only 1 left.
Yeah, he's also got lay on hands. He's got tricks.
Oh, okay, good.
Tricks for days.
Tricks for days.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Well, Boren, I think we gotta make sure In this last room, you really entered very loudly and announced yourself. And I
Yeah.
think we've got to take it more stealthy, all right?
Got it.
I
yep.
know you love to make an entrance.
I do love to make an
But
entrance.
let's take it a little down, a little bit.
I agree.
Okay.
Maybe the actors of the group should tone down the acting and the bravado.
I'm not sure what you're referring to, but okay.
Myself, of course. Totally.
Yes, I would imagine.
Yeah,
Ballroom.
totally talking about myself. Of course.
And so I want to take off down the, and keep going down the hallway.
Yep, so this is kind of a big room, and there is an exit on the other side. The hallway kind of turns to your right a little bit.
I see.
Kind of loops around a bit. And then you're actually looking out at the waterfall.
Okay, is
Yeah,
there a
this is-
drawbridge? Is this where the drawbridge is?
This is
Or-
not the drawbridge.
Not
You can
the,
kind
the
of,
rope bridge, but
Yeah,
not
exactly.
that.
So, like, if you go out onto the ledge, you look up and to the left, that's where you see the rope bridge.
Okay.
So you can tell, probably somewhere behind you, the tunnels kind of lead up
Yeah.
to that rope bridge.
Okay,
So
but
you're
there's
not at
no.
it, but yeah.
It's just a place for looking. There's no.
Yeah, that's right. Just an overlook. Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's also more tunnel to your left, so you can kind of go out to that overlook, but the tunnel also continues to your left.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I'm looking out of that overlook, do I see any gnomes or anybody in any of the other cave entrances that I can see? Okay.
No.
Okay, then I do want to turn back and keep going down that tunnel to the left.
Yep. And then eventually that tunnel kind of goes two ways. It goes continuing forward into a large, kind of darker room, and splits off to the right to a slightly more well-lit room.
Okay. I want to stealthily go to and just try and see what's going on in the well-lit room.
Yeah, why don't you roll a stealth check?
Okay, sure. I'm gonna use this dice. And the stealth is +6. Okay. Oh my god, it's a 2. So it's an 8.
All right. So you are clanking and sneezing and shuffling, and you got. I think you're trying to be quiet, and then you forget that you have, like, I don't know, your fucking torch out or something.
Yeah.
So you're not necessarily all that stealthy, and I think as you approach this room, you very unstealthily alert some individuals, and you hear someone shout out into the room. Whatever gnomish sounds like, blickety blickety blick.
Okay. That's true.
And then you hear another gnomish voice say, "Who goes there?"
Harmon sent me here. I'm gonna say, hey, sorry to make noise. I have like a bunch of gold, and I would like to buy a trinket from you. Buy something. Buy a magical item.
What the hell?
Sorry to make noise again.
What? What the hell's going on? What do you mean? You want to buy something?
Hello?
We're not a shop.
Well, do you have things?
Yes, I kind of.
Are you gonna shoot me if I come in?
Depends. Are you a shapeshifter?
Nope. Genuinely not. I'm
That
an
is-
actor.
That is what a. Oh, I see. Shapeshifters calling themselves actors now.
No, I'm just a regular old, traveling, singing, performing sort of person.
Why don't you roll a persuasion check?
Okay. I'm running out of good, dice to swap out. Persuasion is +4. 15. Oh, so 19.
Yeah, 19 total.
Yes.
So you say that you're just like an actor kind of thing?
Yeah.
And they kind of these two gnomes kind of look at each other, and then the male gnome, there's a female and a male gnome up there, and the
Okay.
male one says, I guess a shape changer wouldn't make themselves look like a big dumb halfling.
That's mean, but true.
You'd think they'd turn into, like, a rock.
Yeah,
Or
it makes sense.
a sword. Alright, maybe you're not a shape changer.
Have you had some trouble with shape changes lately?
Maybe, I don't know. Have you had trouble with a shape changer?
No, it
No,
sounds very scary.
No, absolutely. It sounds terrifying. Neither do we.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad you're doing fine then. Have you heard of this dragon situation that we've got going on?
No. Is it a shape changer?
Not that I know of. It's really just dragon shaped, and it's white. It is white, right?
Yep.
It's dragon shaped and it's white and it's a dragon.
Sounds like it could be a shape changer.
Perhaps.
Tell you what. Why don't you go talk to Fibblestib and Dabbledob?
Fibblestib and Dabbledob. All
Yeah.
right.
If you we've got. Listen, I can't talk much about this, but you're probably not a shape changer, and I think you should probably talk to Fibblestib and Dabbledob. So maybe you just go do that.
What can I ask your name so that they know that I'm coming as a friend and I was sent by you?
Oh yeah, sure. My name's Pog.
Okay.
That's Ula. She doesn't speak common. She's blicky blicky blick blick blickety blick diggity blick.
Okay. Yeah. Lovely to meet you, Poganula. Sorry, I only speak common.
No, that's fine. No problem.
I'm concerned. You're all very rightfully, I'm sure, concerned about your safety and stuff.
No,
And
we're
so
not. We're not concerned at all. What gave you that? No,
I
everything's
just want to
fine.
make sure I'm not alarming anybody when I get over there.
As long as you're not a shape changer.
I'm really not. Is there
All right.
anything I can do to reassure?
I mean, I guess, why would you be something so large if you were a shape changer?
That's just it.
So, I mean, you're probably not. So, no, you think you're probably fine. Watch out for the spinning blade room.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just watch out for that. It chops up shape changers.
Oh, I see. Where is
Yeah.
that?
Oh, it's just across the bridge.
Okay, don't go across the bridge.
Well, I mean, you got to go across the bridge if you want to go see Fibblestib
Oh,
and
that's bad
Dabbletop.
news. How do I get to them without the blade chopping business?
Oh, just use Mage Hand.
I don't have that.
I guess be really, really quick then.
Oh no! You have to go through the room?
It's pretty much the only way.
Would you mind that really I'm here to help Fandolin? Do you know the village Fandolin?
Oh, yeah, that's that weird, like, frontier village mining people.
That's exactly right, and they're really lovely folks. We would love to have you visit sometime.
Okay.
And I'm here to protect all of those innocent people, and I just want to do good by the town of Fandolin. And I'm wondering, do you think you would be able to help me get across safely?
All right, you don't have Mage Hand?
No, I'm afraid I don't.
All
I'm
right.
but an actor.
All right, fine, sure, sounds good. I'll do Mage Hand for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
And he's kind of up on a ledge kind of thing. It's like the main room is kind of one level, and then the back of the room there's kind of like this maybe 10-foot high ledge, and these two little gnomes are sitting on top of the ledge.
Okay.
And so he kind of butt slides down the ledge.
That's awesome.
And he kind of walks up to you, and he kind of gives you an eye over one more time.
I put my arms out as if to show, and then I poked myself a couple of times.
Yeah.
Like I'm solid.
Yeah. And when you poke yourself, he's like,
It looks a little. All right. Oh, does he try to poke me?
and he tries to poke you. And
Okay, I hold my arm out for poking.
Yeah, and he like pokes you in the arm, and then he runs away. He's like, ah!
Oh
Okay, you're not a shape changer.
no! Here we go.
And then yeah, he starts leading the way,
Okay.
and he leads the way out of the room, and sure enough, it's kind of like a staircase that leads up, and when you get to the top of the staircase, there is the rope bridge that you saw.
Okay.
It's getting misted quite heavily as it is right beside the waterfall.
Yeah.
So you guys get a good little spritz as you are crossing the rope bridge, and then when you get to the other side, sure enough, there's a room with like a car wash
Oh no.
of blades.
Pog, why do you have this?
That's a really, really good question. You see, it seemed like a good idea at the time,
Uh huh.
but it is horrifically dangerous.
It's quite
all the time.
Is there an off switch that you use?
Oh yeah, just over here. And he raises a wand, and you see like this kind of purple hand appear on the other side of the room, which you can just see through the spinning of the blade. So one of these blade car washers is spinning clockwise, and the other one is spinning counterclockwise, kind of thing.
Okay, yeah, that's bad.
And then kind of as the blades pass, there's like a 1 foot gap in between the blades.
Okay.
And so you can see through that gap in the blades, you can see this kind of purple mage hand up here on the other side, and it pulls the lever down, and the blades stop spinning.
Okay. That's quite a handy trick, Pog. Mage hand, you called it.
Yeah, we call that mage hand.
13.
And these little, like, floating globules of light start, like, kind of popping out of Pog's face and out of his arms.
Oh my gosh.
And out of his legs, and they just kind of like
Of light?
Little motes of light just kind of
Okay.
like pop out of him, and then they just kind of like fizzle as they kind of keep on coming out of him.
I say, Pog, I must say you're positively glowing.
Oh yeah, no, that just happens.
It's
Yeah.
it's nice. What do you mate?
Hey,
It's
no,
very nice.
you do some magic in here, and some weird stuff happens. That's one of the less harmful ones.
Oh, great.
Oh yeah, be careful with the magic in here.
Good to know.
Sometimes it goes a little crazy.
Wow, why do
So-
you think that is? Is it the mountain?
We're not really sure. It probably has something to do with the mushrooms, or the magic made the mushrooms.
Huh.
We're not
The
really
magic.
sure.
Wait, the mushrooms were made by magic?
Well, they're kind of big and freaky.
They are. I really wanted to kind of go check them out on my way in
Yeah,
here. They're beautiful.
yeah, they're weird as hell.
Oh, how
And
are
I'm-
they weird?
Well, they're just enormous.
They are enormous.
And, they got like weird uses, kind of. And we're pretty sure that the magic made them weird, or maybe they're weird because they're full of magic.
Huh. Okay, that's weird. Crazy.
Pretty weird.
Thank you for stopping the blades from chopping me.
Yeah, no problem. Glad you're not a shapeshifter.
Me too. Wouldn't want to be a chopped up shapeshifter, right?
No, well, wouldn't want to be chopped up anything, really.
That's true. That's the main thing that you want to avoid.
But anyways, Ula doesn't speak common, so I'm going to go back to make sure she doesn't yell at people or shoot them or something.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you for your help. Oh wait, where can I find Fibblestib and Dabbledob?
Oh, they're just through this hallway, and he just points, like, there's only one exit out of the room. He's like, just go through there.
Oh, okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks, Pog. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too. Don't get eaten.
Wait, eaten by what?
Nothing. There's nothing. Don't, what did you say?
Pog, please come back. Though you just save these things and then leave.
No, that's fine. Don't worry. Everything's okay. There's no problems here.
Okay.
Yep.
Right. Thanks.
Yep. No
Okay,
problem.
bye.
Yep. Bye.
I turn to Byron and I say, I do not like the sound of that.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it's pretty good advice at all times not to get eaten.
Don't get chopped up. Don't get eaten.
Yeah, pretty sound advice.
I guess so. Fair enough. And I want to keep going through the hall and see if we can.
Yep. And when you get to the next room, it's quite a large room. As you approach it, you actually hear two voices arguing with each other. They're raised voices, they're yelling with each other, these two male gnome voices. And when you get into the room, you see a workshop that is like just filled with half-completed gnomish inventions all over the place.
Okay.
Like, they are very obviously half-completed. It's like half a robot, half a barrel crab, like half a pair of glasses.
Okay. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
everything here was very obviously just abandoned halfway through
Oh
kind of thing.
no.
And there's, a workbench with some tools on it and some shelves with some books in them and all sorts of weird devices all over the place. And then there are these two gnomes who are yelling at each other in the middle of the room.
Okay. I think that Delia, after those very strange encounters that she's had, would be like kind of hyper aware. Can I roll a perception check to see if there's anything else that catches my
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, roll a
attention?
perception check.
Perception is +0. I gotta get some more things into that somehow. A 19.
19. Holy
Oh my gosh,
shit.
the blue dice can stay.
Okay, so you see one book is actually out on a pedestal.
Okay.
And you can read the label from where you are. You get such a good look at this
Wow.
thing. And
Super eyes.
it is called Magic of Gnomengard.
Okay.
And you also see a... Where is that? Whoops. Other than that, you hear these two people talking, and it sounds like one of them wants to build something called a sanity ray.
Sanity ray?
Yeah. And the other one wants to build a straitjacket.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay. Plus straitjacket. I feel like there's a specific problem they're worried about related to a specific person. Okay. I walk in and I have my hands up. And I say, hi, sorry to make noise. I was sent here by Pog and Ula. I was told you might be able to help with something.
And I may have said that they're both male. That's not true.
Okay.
Yeah. One is male and one is female.
Okay.
And they both kind of stop their arguing and they look over at you. And the female one says, "Are you or you?"
Who am I?
Yeah.
I'm Delia. I'm here from. This is my co-conspirator Ballrin.
Yep. Not really sure I like the term co-conspirator.
Oh, it's just a fun way of saying partner.
Yep.
You know, we
Very
adventure
fun.
together.
Very
He
fun.
helps with my. I'm a traveling actor and
Every
singer.
now and then it gets us shot.
So he can help with the the lighting and things like that, and taking tickets at the door.
I'm also very tough.
And we are here to speak to you. I understand you're a Fibblestib and Dabbledog. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm Dabbledob, says the female.
Okay.
And that one's Fibblestib. Points at the male one.
A pleasure to meet you both.
Yep. So, what are you doing here?
I'm wondering if you've heard of the terrible time that we've been having out in the northwest with dragons.
Dragons?
One particular dragon. Yes, there's a white dragon positively lurking in a very menacing sort of fashion.
All right. I mean, to be totally honest, we don't really care.
Really? About
Yeah.
it? Wow.
We've got
You're
kind of our,
very brave.
we've got kind of our own thing going on here, and we just don't have time to be dealing with a dragon. Like, just it's low on the priority list.
Oh,
right now.
what's going on with you?
Well, okay. See, here's the thing. I mean, well, it's sensitive. Okay?
Oh, I understand, but as an actor, I am in tune with my emotions and my audiences. So I'm just the person you want to be talking to about this.
All right. Well, our kings are crazy.
Oh no!
Well, and then Fibblestib kind of interrupts her and says, "Well, now, okay, hold on, just a sec. Only one of them's crazy.
Which one?
Corboz. He's gone kind of nuts.
Huh.
He's gone kind of loony. He, like,
Don't worry, this is a safe space.
he kind of kidnapped his husband.
Oh no!
A little bit. Kind of. I mean, he kind of kidnapped him.
The other king?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah. And they're locked in their bedroom, and they won't come out.
Oh no! Are you sure they're not just like they just need some time to not be doing king stuff?
Yeah, because King Nerkley is. You can hear him back there, and he's like,
Oh no!
"Hey, somebody help. Korbaz has gone nuts.
Oh dear.
And then
Well, that'll
Korbaz...
tell you, won't it?
Yeah, and then Korbaz is like, no, I'm fine. Everything's okay, but there's like a monster on the loose, so...
Did you say what? Nurkob?
Nurkly.
Nurkly.
Yeah.
Nurkly. There's a monster on the loose. And you're saying there's not really. It's just that there's this guy.
No, we had 2 gnomes go missing. And Korbaz thinks it's a monster that ate him.
Oh dear.
And so he locked himself and Nurkly in the bedroom.
You know, I have had some people make some comments about, don't be eaten.
Yeah, that's Korbaz. He thinks there's a shape changer around.
Oh, I see.
So now he's got all the guards on high alert saying,
I see.
watch out for a shape changer, which, hey, if you didn't know, shape changers could be literally anything.
So how do you watch out for them?
Exactly.
Yeah,
so now
totally.
the guards are basically just gone nuts and they're
Oh, no.
super... it's a bad situation. So we're trying to think, I think we should make a sanity ray, but Dabbledob thinks we should make a straitjacket.
You know what we could do?
What?
Sometimes what can really change people's minds
Yeah.
are seeing stories played out in a way that makes them look at something in a new perspective.
Uh-huh.
Would you like me to maybe put on a little show for your king?
He won't see it. He literally won't even open the door.
What about a radio show? What about just a vocal performance?
Well, I don't know what a radio is.
Yeah, I did make it up just now. What I mean
What
when
an
I say
interesting
radio.
concept.
Yeah, it's just sound.
Gotcha. Okay.
No visual element.
Okay, gotcha. Uh-huh. I mean, you can try.
All right. Is there any? I mean, so you are having some trouble
Yeah.
with an imagined really shapeshifter monster sort of thing.
Yeah, this impossible to prove or disprove shape-shifting monster.
So really, it's fear. He's just afraid of fear.
Yeah, he wants proof. Like, he refuses to open his door until somebody gives him proof that the shape-shifting monster has been dealt with.
You know, it's so funny. The mayor of Vandalin is so similar. It's Harbin Wester, and he is all locked up thinking everyone's a dragon.
Yeah, I know Harbin.
Yeah.
Well, 2 peas in a pod, I guess.
So. Hey, the trials of leadership. I'm not sure.
Well, listen, like me and Dabbledob.
Yeah.
Like, we've been going over this a million ways. We're gonna work on our sanity ray and our straitjacket. Could you go talk to Korbaz?
I certainly could.
And just try to sort this out.
Absolutely.
And then, like, tell you what, if you can get Korbaz to let Nurkly go and ideally uncrazy him in some way,
Sure.
we'll give you some good stuff.
That would be great because we really got to do something about this dragon.
Yeah,
Do
totally.
you have anything that can
Dragon.
help?
Well, I mean, we got some things. We can give you some stuff.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. Is there anything that, that he's particularly worried about? Any, piece of the fear that keeps coming up? Like, what prompted this?
Well, when the 2 Orin and Warren disappeared.
Orin and Warren disappeared. Maybe if we could find them.
Yeah, if you could find Orin and Warren, prove to them that they're not eaten by a shapeshifter, that would probably help.
Where were they last seen?
I think they were last seen in a place.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they were in a place. And they were last seen. Oh, they were last seen in the dining room.
Okay.
Having a midday snack or something. And then they were gone.
When was that?
2 days ago.
Oh dear. What were their positions? Like, were they known to go patrolling, or?
Oh no, they were cooks.
Huh.
Yeah.
And they don't, it's not usual for them to go, off on a sabbatical, or?
They might go wandering for a little bit, but, I mean, they always come back for dinner.
Huh. No shape. I'm just writing down my, objectives. Shifter. What an interesting conundrum.
Yeah, no, it's a major bummer. I don't know what the hell got into Korbaz.
That's too bad. It's too bad.
Yeah,
And
I
so
just
it's
want our
really-
kings back.
Yes, of course you do. And we'll make sure that happens.
That would be great. We'll give you good stuff. We got lots of good stuff. We do lots of things here.
You seem like you really do. You've got really fascinating, like, tell me about this thing over here. And I point at one of the half done.
Don't touch that!
Oh, I'm sorry.
That is a secret, sticky, icky wiki.
A sticky, icky wiki.
Yep.
That's secret.
Yeah, and if you touch it, it sticks on you forever.
Oh my, thank you for telling me not to touch it.
Yep. And we don't know how to unstick it yet.
That's why it's unfinished.
Yeah, that's that one we didn't quite finish all the way.
Still need an off switch.
Yeah, still need an off switch
Understood.
on the sticky, icky wiki.
Got it.
Yep.
I mean, you could use that for the straitjacket. Just put it on his hands.
That's true. That's true.
Just ask him to hold it for you for a second.
All right, and then as soon as you say that, or when you say that, yeah, Dabbledob is like, yeah, straitjacket, and then Fibble says like, no, the straitjacket's not gonna work. We need a sanity rate, right? We need to like zap sanity into him. We can't just hold him still. We need to make him uncrazy.
So they're back doing that arguing thing,
Yep.
I imagine.
Yep.
Did they tell me where to find the kings?
Yeah, they pointed down the hallway. They said, you just go straight all the way down the hallway and then take a right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And the crossbow merry-go-round, that was
Yeah.
a lady?
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not that I've committed regicide.
That's right.
Okay.
Regular old gnome murder.
Okay. Just, oh, that's sad.
And they told you that the throne room, like that's where the throne room is.
But they're in the bedroom.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
They're in the bedroom.
Yes, and they told me where that is?
Yes.
Okay.
That is out this hallway.
Yeah.
And then immediately to the right, go all the way to the end.
Okay.
Is where the bedroom is.
Hey, Fiddlestib and Dibbledab, before I go.
Dabbledob.
Dabbledob, I'm terribly sorry.
Dibbledibb's my brother.
I said yes, of course. I should have. That's terribly rude of me. I apologize. Who did Orin and Warren hang out with? Who were they, closest with?
Warren was always hanging out with Warren, and Warren more or less was hanging out with Orin all the time.
Oh, sure, they seem inseparable.
Yeah, pretty much.
But nobody else
That
they might have confided in?
Well, I mean, they hung out with the other people, the other, kitchen staff, Joy
Sure.
Bell and Dimble and Panana and Up and Down and
Up
Turn
and
Around.
down, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Certainly. Where is the kitchen?
Oh, that's all the way back at the entrance. When you come up the little path,
Yeah.
there's a dining room.
Yes?
And then the kitchen's right next to it.
Oh, rats, okay. Hey, is there a way to get back there without having to go through the blade room?
I mean, there's like a cliff you could jump off of that's like 35 feet tall.
No, I would die.
Yeah, I guess you could jump off the rope bridge into the lake if you wanted.
Less deadly, but still bad.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Now I'm trying to decide if I want to go talk to the kings first, or if I want to go and see if I can bring any closure vis-a-vis Orin and Warren. I want to go get more information on Orin and Warren. I feel like that would prove to them that. Do you think they probably died? Do you think there was a shapeshifter? Okay, I'm gonna go to the kitchen.
Gonna go to the kitchens?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you're going back, the blades are up in full swing.
Oh, they are? It's not just...
Yeah, it's like a temporary turn-off kind of thing.
Okay.
But you're on the same side as the switch.
Oh, great.
So you just hit the switch.
Can
Blade
I-
stops spinning.
Can I, put some, rope on it or something to keep the switch depressed and the blade's not going?
Why don't you use your thieves' tools? So why don't you
Oh,
do
okay.
dexterity plus proficiency?
Dexterity plus proficiency.
Yeah, dexterity plus proficiency. And see if you can lock this thing down.
Now, I just looked at my proficiency, and it was a number that I have.
Yeah, it's probably changed now, maybe.
Features? Now, where would that be? Hang I was looking at it on my phone, so it's a different.
Oh, you could look at it on your phone again if you wanted.
That's true. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, and then maybe just write it down on your.
Oh, I think I did. And my cheat sheet.
On your cheat sheet.
That I forgot to look at. It's really seeming like I didn't write it down. It really seems like when you really think about it, like I probably didn't write it down. You know what would have been a good thing to do?
Yeah?
Writing it down.
Writing it down probably would have been a good idea.
For heaven's sake. Proficiency is +2. Good
Okay.
Lord. Okay, hang on. Proficiency.
I think we've looked up this number like 4 times tonight alone.
Damn it. Okay.
Okay, dexterity.
Right. First roll.
Yep. D20.
My dexterity is 4.
Yeah, so you'd be adding 6.
19 plus 6.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. So not only do you like rig a system, like you kind of find the gears in there, and you're like, oh my, it's like this timer. Like we'll just
Okay.
you just like flick a thing, and like it counts ticks on like a cog wheel kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then when it runs out of ticks, it slides, and that's when the blade starts spinning again, kind of thing.
Okay.
So you're like, okay, I'll just like, I'll just dig it into the cog so that it can't skip anymore. So you just kind of like, like little finicky, like kind of like file an extra long groove into one of the cog wheels. And this sliver kind of sticks further into the cog wheel, and it can't slide back out.
Yeah, nice.
So it doesn't tick anymore.
Nice.
But you also know that like if ever you wanted to start it going again, so that you didn't break their entire room.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, like you could just get a little bit of like putty or something like that, stick it in there, and it would be sealed up. So
Okay.
this is a very fixable modification.
Wonderful. That's
With a roll that good, you basically have it do exactly what you want it to do, which is
Alright.
it is turned off until you have it turn on.
Okay,
again.
this could be
Yeah.
a risk, but I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I sure hope when I come back that Fibblestib and Dabbledob are not dead from shapeshifter murder. Okay, here we go. Off to the kitchen.
And as you pass by, Pog and Ula are up there, and as soon as you walk in, you get that same blickety blickety blick. And Pog says, "Who goes there?"
It's me, Dealey again. Dealey and Bolrin.
Okay, great. Did you do what you needed to do?
Well, the thing is, I heard about the trouble with Orin and Warren.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd
yeah.
like to, and the thing is, I'd like to talk to your King Korbos.
Yeah.
And I'd like to bring some peace and clarity on what was going on with Orin and Warren. So I thought I'd go check in the kitchens.
Okay, sure. I mean, best thing to do would be kill the shapeshifter.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you could just do that, that'd be great.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, did you know Orin and Warren?
I mean, yeah, they made our food.
Did they seem flighty?
Not really. Just food makers.
It's not like them to be running away?
Not running away. I mean, they go and they play and they do stuff, but, you know, they're always back for dinner.
I see, okay. Well, thank you. I'll see you in just a moment. I'm just going to run over to the kitchens and talk to the people there.
Okay, sounds good. I guess I'll get ready to help you with the spin and blade room when you get back.
Oh, no, it's okay. I got it. I think I figured it out.
Oh, okay. That's a weird thing to say, but that's okay.
It's okay. No, don't worry about it.
I won't. You know what? I'll just not think about it too hard.
Okay, see you in a bit.
Okay. And sure enough, yeah, you run. So after you leave their room, there's the room to the right. It's kind of the darkened room that you hadn't gone into. You go to the left, and you go past that overlook out into the water. You go through the crossbow bolt room. Then you go down around that U-bend room, past the crab barrel room, down the hallway that you didn't go down that had the door at the end.
There it is. All the way back. And I would like to, I do a little knock.
Yeah.
And then I open the door and go, hey, sorry to make noise.
And so one note that I didn't pay attention to that is hilarious for you apologizing for making noise is that the waterfall is so fucking loud
That's very good.
that all conversations have been had at shouting volume.
That's awesome.
Unless you're behind a door, which you have not been. So this whole time, it has been roaring, echoing, blasting waterfall.
Giesbrecht said
Exactly.
to ingratiate myself.
Yeah.
That's what I should do.
And you think maybe Giesbrecht wasn't a rock gnome?
Giesbrecht. Balls. Okay.
And so like when you knock, like you can't even hear your own knocking kind of
that's
thing.
really loud.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the door does open actually, and a little female gnome kind of opens up the door, and she just kind of waves you in because immediately that roaring of the waterfall is so deafening that she just wants you to get in so she can close the door.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. I go in.
Yeah, you and Ballroom go in. She closes the door behind you, and for now the first time, I know it seemed like it's been quiet the whole time, but it's actually been deafeningly loud.
It's such a relief to not be having that water sound.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and now it's quiet.
Okay.
There's like the gentle roar of a fire in the oven, which this female gnome, like after she gets you in, she kind of scrambles back and she picks up a poker and she's like kind of poking the fire in the oven. And there's another male gnome who's got this like complicated press-looking device with a couple levers and like double pulleys to have this giant press come down, and it's squishing these red mushrooms.
Oh.
And this like liquid's coming out. And then there's
That's so cool.
there's this female gnome who's standing on top of a low table, and she is got this like weird mechanical rolling pin where it's like it looks like a mini steamroller with like a hand crank kind of thing.
Oh, that's
so she
fun.
cranks it and the whole thing kind of rolls forward. Then she cranks it and the whole thing rolls forward kind of thing.
What's she rolling out?
And she's rolling this like green dough.
Okay. I wonder what that is.
And then there's a little gnome guy who's kind of he's like he's got this green dough and he's like kneading it kind of thing, and he's got like one of his tongue is like sticking out the side of his mouth as he's like forming it just probably
Nice, yeah. He's really thinking about it.
to really form it perfectly kind of
yeah.
thing. And then there's another female gnome who's kind of like precariously up on top of a stool as she's kind of stuffing these purple mushrooms into this very tall barrel.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I say to the person who let me in.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. I'm Delia. This is Boran. Thank you for welcoming us into your kitchen here.
Yeah, no problem. What? Oh yeah, I'm Joybell. That one's Dimble, the guy who's using the press-like thing, the pressing the red mushrooms.
Yeah.
That one's Banana, the one with the like mechanical rolling pin. She's like, that one's Up and Down, the guy who's like got his tongue out as he's kneading.
Up and Down is a very good name. That's a very good name.
And that one's Turv Around.
Turv Around.
And that's the one who's like up on top of that tall stool, like stuffing these giant mushrooms into a barrel.
Awesome. Okay.
It's like, yeah, and I'm Joybell, and yeah, what brings you here, Miss Delia?
Delia, that's right.
Yeah.
I heard about the trouble you've had with Orin and Warren. Is that right?
What trouble?
Just that they're not here?
Are they not here? I guess they're not here right now. Yeah, they're probably out doing something.
Delia immediately suspects Joybell of murder. I guess they're not here for reasons that are real and not murderous. Can I do an insight check and see
Sure
if
can. Absolutely.
Let's do that. That's
Insight check for fucking sure.
What's that? How do I? Oh, it's +4. Okay. 9 + 4 is 13.
She is absolutely hiding something.
Okay.
And is super nervous.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. All right. Well, yeah. I understand that your kings are quite concerned about Oren and Warren, and they want they're pretty much on lockdown.
Oh, what?
As a
Really? Oh, that's weird. That's a weird thing. That's a weird thing that you're saying now.
Yeah, you haven't noticed?
No,
any sort of-
no. Everything seems pretty much fine.
When was the last time you saw Oren and Warren?
Yay yonder ago or something.
Huh.
Between now and there
Okay,
ish.
that's great. Thanks for your help.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm really interested in these mushrooms you're working with.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna go speak to this person over here, if that's all right.
Yeah, sure, sounds good.
Okay, have a lovely day, Joybell.
I will.
Okay. Did she name the? She did, I think. Well, who do I want to talk to? I want to talk to the pressing down mushroom person.
The one who's like,
Pressing.
who's pressing the red ones and like getting that red, like the red fluid out.
Yeah.
Kind of thing? Yeah. That one's Dimble.
Dimble.
Yeah.
Hello, Dimble. Your friend, your coworker Joybell over there, told me your name. Hello.
Yeah. Hi.
I'm Delia. This is my associate Ballrun.
Delia is a nice name. Ballrun's kind of eh.
Oh, that's mean, but thank you also.
Well, I'm honest. That's what they always call me, Honest Dimble.
Honest Dimble, I'm so glad to hear
Yeah,
that.
always honest.
Speaking of, speaking of, what do you think of this top? I've just got it, and I'm not sure that I like it.
You know what? I think you're pulling it off.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This kitchen seems a little empty. It's like, you know what it is? I heard that Oren and Warren, who were recently here, are not. Is that right?
They're not here right now.
Yeah. When was the last time you saw them?
A little while ago.
Oh, that's strange.
Yeah. Is it? No, I don't know. It's not that strange. It's a little strange, maybe.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Can I do an insight check on him too if you want?
Yeah, I'd like to.
Yeah.
What is going on in this kitchen? Ooh, 3 + 4 is 7.
You haven't been around gnomes all that much. It's hard to tell.
Yeah. When do you expect them back? Did they say anything?
Probably any time now. They didn't say.
They didn't
probably,
say?
I mean, I would assume soonish. Probably.
Well, listen, I was intrigued by this lovely mushroom juice sort of contraption you've got here. What are you making?
Oh, this goes into our into all of our lanterns.
I see.
It's like the oil for our lanterns.
Oh, okay, that's very nice.
Yep.
And these are from the mushrooms that grow out on the island there.
Yeah. These are the red ones.
Do you know how long have those mushrooms been there?
Forever, as far as we can
sure.
tell. I mean,
Okay.
that's why we moved in. Big old delicious mushrooms here.
I understand that they sort of interact with magic and things.
Yeah, probably the magic made them grow big, or maybe they're full of magic.
Where do you think the magic came from?
Either the mushrooms or somewhere else.
Okay, that's probably right. That's probably exactly what happened. I want to go talk. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me, Dimple.
Hey, no problem. It's a pretty boring job, to be totally honest.
Oh,
I mean,
I
I love
hear
it,
you.
but it's a little boring.
I hear you, absolutely.
You get a mushroom, you squish it.
I
You
mean,
get a
that's
mushroom,
it.
you squish it.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Well, you're doing a great job,
Thank you.
if I do say so myself.
I think so too.
Well, have a great day. I'm going to just do a little walk around.
All right, sounds good.
I love meeting people, so goodbye.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
I want to go talk to Up and Down.
Okay, up and down, yeah. He's busy, kneading and sculpting the dough into these beautiful green loaves kind of thing.
Hello.
No. Just hold on.
Sorry, go ahead.
Just hold on. I gotta. Hold on.
Sorry, yeah.
Okay, it's perfect.
That's really lovely.
Thank you. It's probably my best one.
Nice
But I do
work.
think the next one will be my new best one.
I bet you're right.
The one right before that had been my other best one.
You are just consistently pushing the envelope of best.
It's all the time, all my best ones all the time.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
That's very good. Hey, I've been looking for Oren and Warren. Have you seen them?
Yeah, they're just over there.
Oh, great.
And there's just, he points to like an empty corner.
Oh.
It's just over there.
I don't see them.
Yeah, no, they're just over there. Always over there.
Uh,
And he's just looking at his dough. He's like, oh, they're just over there.
Okay, thanks up and down. And I do want to go over and inspect their workstation.
Yep, one of them, it's like a big, like a bread, like a pizza board kind of thing.
Yeah.
And the other one, it's like a slicing station.
Someone made the pizza and someone sliced the pizza.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except the pizza looks more like these big green loaves of bread.
Okay. Is there anything? Can I do like a investigation check and see if there's any like sign of a disturbance on the ground or on their station where their stations they maybe got like snatched?
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Roll investigation or perception, whichever one you want.
Okay. Oh, they're both shitty. But investigation is +1 and perception is nothing. So
I gotcha.
Total 16.
Total 16. Their station looks properly maintained. It looks
Okay.
like everything is put back where it should be.
Okay.
Everything is ready to go. Doesn't look anything like anything's necessarily out of place.
I want to find out what they're hiding. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think of. So I've talked to some people. Here's the next thing I'm gonna try. There's another. Can I go to another nearby like lady, gnome? I don't remember all their names, and say, "Hey, I'm Delia. This is my friend Lauren. I'm just wondering, do you mind? I have a question, and it's quite warm in here. Do you mind just stepping outside quickly, and I'll just ask you?"
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no, my name's Turvaround. I'm doing the
Turvaround?
the purple mushrooms. But yeah, no, we can step out for a minute. Honestly, they're just fermenting, so.
Oh, it's a good time then.
It's
Wonderful.
fermenting's fermenting, so sure.
Thanks so much. Yeah, I mean, it's a little hot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so we step outside.
Yeah, you step outside, and immediately it's roaring, blasting loud with the waterfall.
Okay, I want to like speak close to her ear.
Yep.
So that it would not be overheard, like kind of thing.
Yeah, yep.
And then I will say, "Hi, I just wanted to ask. I'm concerned about Oren and Warren, and have you seen them lately?"
So you're trying to pry some information out of these people, right? Yeah. So why don't you roll a persuasion check?
Oh, okay. Okay. 18 plus
shit.
4 is 22.
Okay. So I think Turvaround kind of like pulls you even further away from the door. And like, it's like lean over, like you're short, but you're still taller than me. And you lean down, and she's like, "Okay, listen. Like, Oren and Warren, they were here, right? And then they went to get a snack in the dining room.
Okay.
And then that was it. And then, like, they're just gone.
Oh
like,
my goodness.
Like, their snacks were still there. And then they were just gone.
Snacks uneaten.
Now, but the thing is, you can't tell. Nobody can know that I'm telling you this, okay?
Why?
Because it's super bad. I don't just talk to Fibblestib and Dabbletop. For the love of God. Please, they're like handling things. Just talk to them. Don't talk to us.
But I'm working with them, and
Oh.
I want to.
What?
I want to help.
You talked to Fibblestib and Dabbletop?
I did, yeah, and they told me to talk to the king, and also but the thing is that before I go to the king, I want to try and ease their mind. So I'd like to first.
There's nothing to ease. They're gone. I'm pretty sure a shapeshifter got them. It's really bad. There's no easy minds. It's awful. This is really bad. Kill the shapeshifter.
I'm so sorry.
Ease their minds by killing the shapeshifter.
How do you know it's a shapeshifter? Where did you?
Because they're gone.
They never left before. Nobody else has left. Or?
They were always back by dinner. They missed dinner. It was a shapeshifter.
I don't know what to do like that. Trying to think of a question that would. Maybe there's just nothing else to be gained from because that was a good persuasion check. So I think she's telling. Hey, why do you think? When I talked to Joy Bell earlier, she really seemed like she was hiding.
Yeah, nobody wants to talk about it.
But why
Just
not?
Talk to Fibble, stupid devil, tough.
Why don't you want to talk about it?
Because it's super scary, and also because it's like we shouldn't talk about it. It's like everything's fine. I don't want to be the reason the kingdom looks bad.
Looks bad to whom?
To anybody who's asking. People judge you if you got a shapeshifter eating everybody in no place.
I see. What are you doing if you're concerned about shapeshifters? What are you doing to,
not
protect
getting eaten?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not getting eaten, and I'm hoping the guards kill the freaking shapeshifter.
I guess. Okay.
I'm a mushroom fermenter. What am I gonna do?
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, well, stay safe and don't get eaten.
I'm trying.
Okay. I'm gonna leave her. I'm gonna escort her back to the door and inside the kitchen where she's safe.
Yeah.
And I want to go and look in the dining room.
Yeah.
And I want to see if there's any sign of a scuffle there.
There's like a plate with like a little slice of green bread on it, with one bite taken out of it.
And it looks like 2 days old.
Yeah, it looks like it's 2 days old.
It's exactly 2 days old.
Yeah.
But as the chairs, I mean, they probably would have righted the chairs, but if I look on the ground, does it look like a chair was knocked over and stuff?
Roll an investigation check.
Okay. Total 12.
No, there's absolutely no indication of a scuffle or the things that you're looking for. No sign of that.
Tricky. Borin, I wanted to go back to the Kings with some information, but I just I can't seem to get any.
I'm not really sure that we really have much to...
I think you're right. Can I just take a think on if I know anything about shapeshifters?
Yeah, roll just an intelligence check. Just roll D20 plus intelligence modifier.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's just +1. That's probably why my investigations are no good. Oh, it's a natural 20.
Oh, shit! Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So, you know a lot about shapeshifters. Most people call them mimics.
Okay.
They can look like any sort of medium-sized object, like a chair or a chest or an altar, or they could look like half the gnomish inventions in here, or
really.
doors, or a rock, or basically anything. They never leave a trace when they kill something.
Okay. Impossible to disprove.
And if they adopt the appearance of a living creature, then they cannot uphold a conversation. They have an incredibly limited vocabulary, usually just simple words, and often their sentences are almost nonsensical.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I've come across some people like that. Is that right?
Possibly.
Would my character... So Kayleigh doesn't remember.
Yeah.
Because we've met a bunch of NPCs. But would my character be like, hey, one of these gnomes actually kind of talked like a shapeshifter?
Kind of. So, the gnome that was riding the fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she didn't change... once you kill a shapeshifter, does it...
Exactly. That would be kind of the trick, is that once you kill it, it can no longer hold whatever its new form is, right?
Yeah.
And she didn't change when you killed her.
Mm-hmm. Why was she nuts? She needs a sanity ray. What else? but they've always used that lantern oil. This is very confusing. I think that. Okay, but it was only the crossbow lady.
That talked like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
You don't speak Gnomish, so.
I know. All right.
Yeah, so Ula, you don't know what she was saying.
I don't know what she was saying.
Hi, Katsuki.
Hi, Katsuki. All right. I don't have anything to go to the kings with, but I feel like the next step is to go to the kings.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go to the kings.
Okay.
Yes.
So you leave the kitchen, or you're already out of the kitchen. You're in the main hallway.
Yeah. There's nothing else. I really can't think of anything else.
Yeah. So you kind of start walking down that U-bend. You go past the barrel crab room. You continue around the U-bend, down the main hallway into the rotating crossbow platform room
lovely.
with the dead gnome with the
Definitely
arrow through
a
her.
gnome.
Definitely a gnome. Then you go to that crossroads where to the left leads to that kind of darkened room that you hadn't gone into. The right leads into that security guard room.
Maybe I'll just check that darkened room.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, because maybe they're in there. Maybe they're just hiding.
Yep. You go in there and why don't you roll a perception check?
Okay. It's a 6. It's just, and I don't have a modifier.
You see a bunch of barrels in this room. You see 4 barrels to your left that have taps in them. And you see 8 barrels to your right that don't have taps in them.
I mean, they could be in a barrel, but why would they do that? It's like a really high stakes game of hide and seek. I'm gonna keep going. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna keep going.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. Yep. You go into the security room and you hear blickety blick blick blickety blick. And Pog's like, no, it's all right. It's them. Don't worry about it.
Hello.
Hi, Delia, Ballerin. How's it going?
Hey, Phil, Steve, and Dumbledore.
Nope, they're the other ones.
Hi, Poganula. I would have said. I totally would have said. I'm sorry. Hi, Poganula. It's good to see you.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, the kitchen staff seem a little skittish.
Yeah, well, we told them not to talk about it.
What? Why did you do that?
Because it's like bad stuff, and their job is to just cook in the kitchen, so
Okay.
they need to just...
Sometimes it can be helpful to talk about things.
Yeah, well, they're supposed to direct everyone to Fibblestib and Dabbledob, kind of like I did.
Right.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay, thank you for your time.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, keep on going.
Yep. You go across the bridge. The spinning blade car wash room is still shut down. And you kind of leave through that room. You enter into the workshop where Fibblestib and Dabbledob are now like holding like partially started versions of a sanity ray and a straitjacket and kind of shoving them in each other's faces, showing why theirs is the better idea. And then you walk through, you hang a right, go all the way down to the end of the hallway, and there's a door there.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the door.
Yeah.
Cause they told me this is the door of the bedroom, right?
That's right, yep.
Okay. I'm gonna say, greetings, your highnesses. My name is Delia Burrows, and this is my associate Ballerin, no last name.
We're closed.
That makes sense. That's totally legitimate and good. I was just wondering if you would like some entertainment while you
Nope, there's a shape changer around. We're closed. You probably should leave unless you're a shape changer. In which case you should really leave.
But I do think that at these times it's important it's just as vigilance is important. It's important to recuperate and refuel and get your energy back.
Absolutely not.
I think it would be very beneficial
No.
to do so.
No.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm just
You're
going to
not.
sing a little quick quick
I'm
one.
gonna plug my ears.
And then we'll just carry on.
And then you hear another voice in the background be like, yeah, he's plugged his ears.
Is that King Nuckley there?
Yes, hello, this is Nerkly.
Hi,
Yes.
are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, I'm super glued to a chair, but I'm okay.
Oh dear.
Yeah, no, Corbaz has gone totally nuts.
That's not good.
He's gone totally bonkers.
Has this ever happened before?
No, definitely
Yeah.
not.
Gosh.
This is a new one. This is a new one. Never seen this
dear.
before.
Okay, do you think he's right?
He sure seems he's right. He sure thinks he's right.
Yeah.
And then you hear Corbuz go, Shapeshifter!
And I start to sing.
I
I want to sing a song I want to sing like a court favorite. That always goes well with royalty people.
Okay, roll a performance check.
Oh, okay. Performance is 6, so... 19 plus 6 is 25.
Oh my god. So I think he tries to just scream Shapeshifter for the first 5 seconds until he recognizes this song, and it is his favorite fucking song. And he can't help but be quiet and listen to the song. And then when it finishes, kind of what was your plan with that?
I wanted to calm him down.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, and make him sure that I wasn't a shapeshifter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's a complicated
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
thing to do.
Yeah.
And when I'm done, I'd like to say now for my next number, I'm going to do a slightly newer one. And start a new song that's about how sometimes big concepts are so frightening that we put a monster's face on it to make ourselves feel better, when really it's the uncertainty that is the real scary thing. There is no monster, it's just the fear of the unknown and not being able to control stuff, and try and do some sort of allegory that's gonna help them, that's gonna help
Corbaz, yeah.
to shake loose
Yeah.
some of the
And so I think this song is so good, and he gets it. He super gets it. And he's like, you know what? You're right. A lot of times we do kind of take these fears and we put monsters' faces to them and we make them... But this thing fucking attacked me, okay? I actually saw the thing. It leapt up and it tried to bite my face off, and I'm not coming out until it's dead.
Corbaz, I'm so sorry King Corbaz, I'm terribly sorry.
Thank you.
Your Majesty, that's terrifying. Where were you when it attacked?
I was in the throne room. It was a rug.
It was a rug and it sprung up.
Yeah, and it tried to bite my face off.
What was happening? Was anything moving around it, or did it move?
Yeah, I
purely
walked on my rug.
Yeah.
It jumped up. It tried to bite me. I ran away. It chased me.
Oh my.
I locked the door. I heard it try to bang on the door a couple times. When it left, I grabbed Narkly, took him into my room. He didn't believe me, so I super glued him to the chair.
Sure.
And we're not coming out until it's dead, because it could be literally anything.
That's very difficult. I'm terribly sorry. And you think that Oren and Warren
Yep.
fell victim to
Yeah,
this?
pretty sure it ate them.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
You last saw it in the throne room / outside your door right here.
In the throne room, yeah, well, that's a complicated... He was in the throne room.
Oh.
I've got like a secret. So
Thank you.
I've got like a secret passage.
Ah.
But you're not supposed to know that, so it was in the throne room.
Well, I've disarmed him with my singing.
Exactly.
That's why he tells me.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm clearly trying to help.
Yeah.
So he wants me to have all the information.
Yeah, exactly.
Including the secret information.
Exactly.
So do you think it's in the secret passage?
No, I think it's probably moved on.
What did it? Could you tell its goal?
Eating gnomes.
Just eating gnomes.
I'm kind of hoping to eat so many gnomes that it kind of gets sick of us and then leaves.
Is that really what a king should be doing?
Well, I mean, what I really hope is that somebody kills it. But apparently that ain't gonna happen. So, I guess I just hope it kind of gets sick of gnome taste.
Listen, I came here because have you heard of this dragon that's also terrorizing people?
Nope, more good news. Great.
Yep, sorry to lay
Definitely
that
not coming out.
But
never coming out.
I don't think it's bothering your area, but it is over in Fandolin.
I don't care about them.
It's nearby, and I do, and I came from there, and I'm trying to help them, and I'm wondering if I could help you with your shapeshifter problem.
Yeah.
Could you please help me help Fandolin with some sort of device or something? You have so many ingenious.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Really?
Yeah, I will give you the best stuff we got. You deal with that shapeshifter and you prove that it's dead. I will give you anything you want.
You got it. Now I'm starting to feel like there is a shapeshifter.
He did say that he legitimately saw his rug
and he
get
got
up
hit by it and it banged on the door again.
Yeah, exactly. It chased him, banged on the door, tried to bite him.
Man, it could be anything in this whole place. There's so many objects in this place. And it's medium sized.
Mm-hmm.
It ate 2 people in the dining room. Hey, Your Majesties.
Yep.
When and where do you usually eat?
The dining room?
Okay, when?
Every night.
But, so you only eat in the dining room for dinner?
We only eat 1 meal a day.
Ah, okay, sure. Thanks, good face.
That's how it's decided now.
The thing is Oren and Warren disappeared at snack time of day.
Oh, there's no snack time. They made that time up.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
But were you usually there at that time? Or I'm wondering if it's like targeting royalty, or if it's just like anybody, any edible thing.
It seems to be pretty random.
Do you know of any other instances other than yourselves and Oren and Warren?
Nope, just those.
It's been a couple of days.
Yeah.
Why do you think it stopped?
Good question. Maybe 2 gnomes is a lot of food?
Oh, and it's like digesting or something, like a snake?
Yeah. Maybe we're just too clever? Hasn't got us again yet?
It could be that. It could be that. I really feel like this is like a mystery detective-y sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Is that cool? To be approaching it like that? Is that right? Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Hey, do you have a question for you? It occurs to me that knowing what's in your castle would be helpful in identifying what is new and doesn't belong.
That's true.
Do you have a kind of leader of equipment or head inventoryist or anything like that?
Yeah, Nerkley usually handles the books.
Okay. Nerkley,
Yeah.
could you help me?
Yeah, you want me to list everything that we have in the kingdom?
No. But yes. Or do you work with anybody who does? Because I know you're kind of stuck.
Yeah, I mean, okay. I like where you're going. Good idea. The only problem is that we make like 100 failed inventions a day.
So it's a never-changing list of inventory.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, that really doesn't help then. Because I was also going to ask, what about the people, if you have people dedicated to cleaning,
Yep.
could I talk to them? Because they probably know the rooms more than anybody.
I mean, nobody really does the cleaning.
You don't
I guess,
have any maids?
Nah, Ula and Pog do a little bit of cleaning after hours.
Okay.
I guess also there's some others. Delabine and Zook.
Delabine and Zook.
Yeah, they do a bit of cleaning too sometimes.
Okay, where are they at?
What time of day is it? They're probably sleeping. In the bedrooms.
What's their general schedule if I were to try and talk to them?
They're like awake at night. They're like the night shift.
Got it. Okay, thank you. What do you have a particular room where you think it would be most advantageous? There's like high traffic, but lots of items to fake being.
That's a good idea. Let's see. The workshop's got lots of inventions that nobody's keeping track of. The kitchen's got lots of crap in it.
It did, didn't it?
The wine room's got a bunch of barrels. The island's got a bunch of mushrooms. Yeah, that's probably... I mean, the bedroom's got a lot of beds, but like, there's like always people in there.
Right. Okay.
Hey, maybe check out the bedroom and make sure that like it's not empty. Because if it's empty, then it's probably the shapeshifter's eating everybody.
Okay, I'll check for sure. Hey, but when you mentioned the mushrooms...
Yep.
Do people go out and gather the mushrooms by hand?
Yep.
People go out there? Okay.
Yep.
How do they get there? Did they just swim?
Yeah, we just swim across the water.
Okay, just checking. Well, listen, this is great, and I think I've got a lot to go on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go start doing some sleuthing.
All right.
And I'm gonna take care of this for you. Don't you worry about a thing.
We'll give you lots of goods if you do. Just please prove to me that it's dead, or I will die in this room.
How would you? I don't want that to happen. How would you like to see proof?
A corpse of some sort would be great.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Awesome.
Do you know what the corpse of a shapeshifter looks like?
Not really. I figure I'll know what it looks like when I see it.
So I can just bring... No, you got it. You got it. I'm going to do
That's
it.
an inside thought.
Exactly. Okay. Now, first I'm going to check on the bedrooms because they asked me to.
Yeah.
Can I go in and check on the bedrooms?
Yeah, so it's kind of through the workshop. There's 2 exits. The other exit leads to the bedrooms. And when you go inside, you see a bunch of sleeping gnomes.
Okay, that's good. So they haven't currently been eaten.
No, they're all alive and sleeping.
Okay. Now, short of like going through every room and poking every object.
Yep.
I do think it makes sense to like try and think about what the goal. Even if the goal of the thing was just to eat, it would want a high traffic kind of spot, right? So we looked at the kitchen already.
Yeah, you'd think high traffic spot, but only one person at a time, right? Like, you wouldn't want a whole bunch of people showing up.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
A place where, people would come regularly, but isolatedly.
Is this a bathroom quest? Is this a poop quest from
that would be a solid place to start.
Right? I'm gonna go find a bathroom.
Yeah, sure. It's not on the map, but they must have one.
They must have one.
So yeah, no, there's one offshoot of the bathroom or the bedroom kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Does it look like I'm gonna kick the toilet? It's probably a pot, so I don't kick it. I just nudge it with my foot to see anything happen.
You give it a poke.
Yeah.
And no, it's just a pot.
Okay. Okay. It's not bad. One at a time. Like, the Blade Room? No. Because they will stop it and then they will go.
Mm-hmm.
And there could be a bunch of people at once. I mean, not that you eat together generally, but that's where, well, and do I know anything about gnome customs? That would be like, I know they like to do this alone.
That's a tough question. Roll, again, a knowledge check. Just a d20 plus your intelligence.
Okay. Oh, it's a 2, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, nothing.
Can I go ask the kings?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be like, Your Majesties,
Yeah.
it occurs to me that probably where this, and I explain what I think.
Yep. Yeah.
And I go, do you have any, what do you think, what would be likely candidates?
Let's see. Place where you only go one at a time. Usually lots of people in the workshop. Lots of people working out stuff in there. Lots of people in the kitchen. I guess there's only usually a couple people in the barrel crab room. Usually, we only have 2 barrel crabs, so not usually more than 1 or 2 people in there.
That's true. Boy, I mean, yeah. I was gonna say, boy, we sure were lucky that I could eat and die. Yeah.
I guess people only usually go one at a time to go pick the mushrooms. There's only usually 1 person tapping the kegs.
Okay.
Yeah.
That helps. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I also feel like maybe people would go to storerooms one at a time.
Yep.
And get provisions and stuff.
Yep.
But I was intrigued by the mushrooms on my way in. And they've mentioned mushrooms a couple of times. So I would like to go first swing by the kitchen to talk to the mushroom people.
Yep.
And say
they're gnomes.
Gnomes are people. They're not. I didn't say humans.
You said mushroom people.
Oh, I get it.
They're gnomes.
There are gnomes. They love what they do, but they're not
exactly. They're not
they do.
Defined by what they
exactly.
do. Exactly.
Physiologically.
Yeah. Exactly. They have not turned into mushrooms.
Got it.
Yet.
And I'd like to just ask about what if there's like, if I need any PPE, if there's any health and safety protocols I should be following when I go to the mushrooms. Are they toxic?
No, they say the mushrooms are pretty much. I mean, don't eat the red ones because it's like fuel.
Yeah.
And the purple ones don't taste very good if you eat them, but they're not toxic.
Okay.
Green ones definitely edible, but they taste better after they've been baked. No real PPE required.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I can touch any of them.
Yep.
And I can breathe around any of them.
Yeah.
Cool.
They do ask you to not just like go around breathing and touching all their mushrooms.
Why?
Because that's kind of gross because they eat them. Exactly.
Okay, fair enough. That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
So then I'd like to go out and just like paddle on over and see, starting with the purple and green island.
Yep. That one's kind of closer to the waterfall.
Oh, okay.
And you kind of swim out. The water's kind of hard to swim against. Like it's moving pretty fast.
Yeah, that makes sense.
As it comes off the waterfall. And yeah, you get onto the island, and there's not much room on the island.
Yeah. Okay.
Like the mushrooms kind of cover the whole thing.
Okay.
And they're like.
I know. How big are they?
They are. I said, but I don't remember.
Oh.
2 foot tall mushrooms.
That's cool.
Yeah. So they are half your size.
That's big. Over half, like 2.
Over half your size. Yeah.
Oh yeah, my height on D&D Beyond is different from the height we rolled. Actually, it's half. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Boy, this is dangerous, huh? If it's a real, if there's definitely a shapeshifter out there. What can I do to send a thing? And I can't just destroy all the mushrooms.
No, this is literally their food.
They need those.
And drink and light. Yeah.
I'm gonna put my arms akimbo.
Yeah.
Hands, fists on my hips.
Yeah.
And say, oh, what a lovely island I am at all by myself.
And Ballroom says, "Are you? Oh, I get it.
What a lovely island I am at all by myself.
But I got it. I'm leaving now.
So
I'm
long,
going to
Ballroom.
go away and leave you here all by yourself. Splash, 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 splash."
Excellent, good job. My Foley work is getting much better. What a neat thing. I'm gonna walk into the mushrooms. Here I go. And I wanna like, I don't know, maybe like throw some rope to just touch the mushrooms.
Yeah.
And see if there's any kind of disturbance.
Yeah, roll dexterity. Just roll plus dexterity.
Dex check.
Yeah,
It's a 10, and I think it's 6, right?
I think so.
Yeah, it's 4 if it's just
Okay.
a dex check.
Yeah.
So 14.
Yep. Yeah. No, rope kind of sprays all over the place. Kind of slaps down on a bunch of mushrooms. You kind of pull it back as it slaps a bunch of mushrooms on its way back.
Okay.
No,
Okay, nothing really happened.
nothing really happens.
Okay. I think to be totally sure, she's gonna go in a little bit. I'm gonna be like, here's what I'm gonna do, actually. I'm gonna tie the rope that I just used around my waist, and I'm gonna give the end to Ballroom,
Yeah.
and be like, and then motioning to be quiet and not
Yeah.
saying anything. Miming that if anything happens, you should yank me out really
Yep.
bad.
Got it.
And so then I head out into the mushrooms
Yep.
and see if anything happens.
Yeah. No, you push past the mushrooms, and there's not really much space. Like, you have to
Yeah.
force your way between these heavy, rubbery mushroom caps, kind of thing. You kind of make your way through the island. You touch a bunch of these mushrooms, and nope, just a bunch of mushrooms.
Okay. I want to do the same thing with the other island, including here I am by myself.
Yeah, you do the whole thing. No.
Okay.
No response.
Mushrooms are fine.
Yeah.
Okay. I untie the rope.
Yeah.
I swim back to shore.
Yeah.
With Ballroom.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay. Well, not that. I really thought it was the mushrooms, and so much so that I didn't write down any of the other things
Oh no.
that the guy said. Oh no, I did. Barrel crab room was one. I'd like to go back to the barrel crab room.
Yep. You make your way back up the path through the hallways into the barrel crab room.
Mushroom Island. Nope. Okay, barrel crab room. Okay. What's in here? So there were the 2 barrels.
Yep. Two
What
barrel
else
crabs.
is in here?
Yeah. Some helmets, some work vests.
For sure it would have eaten us if it was the...
You get the feeling, because you rolled a really good knowledge check on these, and if you had crawled inside of
Exactly.
a mimic, it would have devoured you instantly.
Yeah, so it's not this room.
No.
I genuinely don't remember, which is the worst. Well, I could go back to the king.
I'm sure you would have remembered.
My actual character?
Yeah.
Dang it, Kayleigh. Write things down.
The wine keg room. Only one person taps the kegs.
Well, okay. You did say, I know, those barrels were suspicious, huh? That dark room. Okay. I'll go there, I guess, but I don't want to because I'm scared. I will go there.
Yeah.
And is that the last room of the listed things that he said?
I believe so. You had also thought the storage room.
Yeah. But that's kind of, the wine cake room is similar kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I'll go in. I'm thinking about how to be very stealthy, but also make it reveal itself. I take one of the barrel crabs with me.
Oh, like you drive the barrel crab?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I put something heavy on the paddle, on one of the pedals.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And send it into the room by itself.
Yeah.
while saying, I'm really happy I've decided to use this barrel crab to help me with the wine that I'm getting. Here I am, and I'm in the room getting some wine by myself, I say.
So I guess you just put a cinder block on the pedal.
Yeah.
And it kind of walks into the room, like
Yeah.
walks into the room, and it just keeps going because there's no way to stop it.
Yep.
And there's two big barrels at the there's kind of 4 barrels straight ahead, 4 barrels on that wall to the right, 4 barrels on the wall to the left. Mm-hmm. This goes straight ahead, and it crashes into 2 barrels.
Yeah.
Just obliterates the barrels, and this purple liquid just goes everywhere in the room.
Good. Now we're on unsteady terrain.
Yeah, exactly. Now it's difficult terrain.
Difficult terrain, that's what it's called. Okay. I don't think it was those 2 barrels. I say to Balrin.
Nope, pretty sure it would not have let itself just get killed, and I don't think they bleed weird mushroom wine.
Juice, yeah. Do you think that I rolled a good check on what I know about shapeshifters. They're probably not blind. Like they could see.
No, definitely not blind. Yeah.
So they would probably see that it's an empty barrel thing.
You feel like they probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
You know what? Lauren, after having done this, I feel like maybe it wasn't the best. It's fine.
Mean, to be fair, if it had been one of those 2 barrels, it probably would have got fucked up.
Faced.
Yep.
How's the barrel crab doing?
It is currently continuing to try to walk into the wall.
How big is the room?
It's like 10, 20, 30, 40 feet across.
Could I Oh, that's too big. I think I have to go in. I think I just have to go in there.
Yeah.
I'd like to do it sneakily.
Yeah. Okay, you can roll a stealth check.
So that I can, especially because the barrel is very noticeable.
Yeah.
Barrel crab is.
The barrel crab is making a lot of noise, and it is currently grinding itself up against the wall.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, roll a stealth check.
Stealth check. Oh no, it's a 2, so whatever plus.
Oh boy.
That's not good. So total 8.
Yeah.
It's because of the wine on the floor.
I was gonna say, you're disturbing the wine when you step into the wine on the floor.
There's ripples.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does anything happen as a result of me disturbing the ripples?
Nope.
Okay. I go along the left side of the room.
Yep. All 4 of these are tapped, so they have taps in them.
Okay. I'd like to use them.
Okay. So there's
just a little bit.
Yeah. So there's four barrels. You want to start at the left hand side.
Yeah.
Turn the tap on.
Yeah. But I'm like, Ballroom, keep an eye on these ones behind me while I'm doing this. Yeah.
Yep. So you turn on the first one, and it kind of drips a little bit. But that's about it. And the next one, it drips a little bit. That's about it. And the next one, and it actually a bunch of liquid comes out. And then the next one, a bunch of liquid comes out.
Okay. I think these are kegs.
Yep, those look like they're probably in use kegs.
Okay. I go to the other side. I go with the barrel. On my way over, I'm gonna get in the barrel crab.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm gonna redirect it.
Yep.
And I'm gonna go and just I'm gonna do it like a game of chicken. The barrels know what happened to the last barrels I targeted with this crab.
Yeah.
So they might flinch if I'm coming at them.
Yep.
So I'm going to drive towards...
So you get into the barrel crab.
Yes.
And you drive it.
No, wait. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I decided. Yes.
Okay, yeah. So you get into the barrel crab, and so basically there's 2 walls of barrels, right?
Yeah.
So there was you came in, left-hand side, you tested those. There's the front wall and the right-hand wall. The front wall, you've destroyed 2 of the 4 barrels.
Oh, there were 4.
There were 4 barrels,
okay.
yeah. And then the right-hand side, all the barrels are untouched. So which ones exactly are
I
you going
think
for?
we've got to destroy all these barrels, Boren.
All right, I mean, this is literally their food and drink.
Oh, maybe not destroy then.
I think maybe we don't destroy them all because they literally
That's
need this
true.
for living.
For living?
Yeah.
That's true.
And it's fermented, so, like, they can't just make more.
Okay, that's a good point. I'm glad you're around, Boren. My conscience. Okay, I turn off the barrel crowd.
Yeah.
And I go and I slap the 2 barrels that on the sides of the ones that were exploded.
Yeah, nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I run along really fast along the remaining 4 on the far side of the wall. Like I'm high-fiving at the end of a baseball game.
Yeah, you slap that first one, just a barrel. Second one, just a barrel. Third one, just a barrel. Fourth one, and it springs to life.
For real?
Absolutely.
Oh, no!
It absolutely,
So funny.
legitimately fucking jumps right back out at you.
Shit. It's like, I don't know what I really want to happen, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And we're gonna call it there.
Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah, we'll call it there. It's midnight.
Oh no.
And we are gonna jump immediately into combat next time.
I feel like it's gonna go fine. I'm very optimistic.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna go very well.
To be fair, I would have done the exact same thing.
Right?
You were so thoughtful, so careful, so patient and meticulous for so long.
I didn't have an enemy anymore.
Until exactly, so fucking, I don't even fucking care. I will find this stupid fucking thing. And it was legitimately the very, very last barrel that you touched.
That's so funny. That's
Like,
actually where it was placed.
Actually
Yeah,
where it
yeah,
was
yeah.
placed the whole time.
That's crazy.
And so, like, it totally makes, like, if it had been any other one, you would have had a clever, really patient way, but it's just like, I'm fucking done, man. I've tried so fucking hard. I've been so damn careful.
Warren. I do all these things. That's awesome. That is awesome. I'm concerned. I think this guy's gonna kill me, no problem. I think this is it. This is it.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. The dice tower giveth and the dice tower taketh away.
Yes, the dice tower giveth some good rolls, but the dice tower also
Wrecketh the rest of the rolls.
giveth some bad rolls.
It's you.
Yeah, that one's not great.
That's not a good one.
Yeah, but I like Lastiel was saying, like, it's that sound.
It's very pleasing.
That's so good, right?
It's quite good. Oh no!
I love that, man.
It's very good. It's very
So
good.
I love the dice tower. Blessed be the dice tower.
Blessed be the dice tower. Do not question the wisdom of the dice tower.
Do not question the wisdom of the dice tower. The dice tower never maketh a mistake.
That's right.
That sound, I know, right? Yeah, so I'm so happy that we have the dice tray. Thank you to our friends at Wormwood.
Yeah, I feel like that's going to be helpful in terms of actually getting the dice in the shot.
Yeah, and it does look cool. It almost looks like that fire smoke is literally contained within the...
Oh my gosh, that's
right?
true.
That looks super fucking cool. I really like the way that
true.
looks.
If you have it like a little... That's fun.
Right?
It's entirely in there. That's cool.
Oh my god, audiogasm, right? Yeah, so this has been a lot of fun. I was really excited for this quest.
Yeah, what an interesting...
Right? I was
genuinely going around and trying to talk to...
Yeah.
That was very cool.
I really like the way... I like that you met the insane gnome first before anyone else.
That was nuts.
Like,
What
that
the
was your
hell
first...
did you-
I'm not going to tell you anything.
Why would it
But
like
I'm just so glad that your first introduction
Oh, man.
was the insane gnome on the carousel of fucking crossbow bolt death.
How close was that to the wine keg room?
Pretty far away.
Oh, why was she like that? I did not want to kill her. And then there was no way out.
I was
without-
surprised that you did attack her and not the crossbow machine.
Well, I tried, and the crossbow machine did not react well to my...
Yeah, I know you did have some pretty poor rolls when you attacked the crossbow.
I needed this, and I did tell her to please stop.
Yes, you
With
did. Oh, you
words.
absolutely did. Oh no, you tried to tell her to stop. Absolutely.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that one was very, very, very fun.
That's very cool. I really
Yeah.
like that. No, I haven't done a quest like that really before.
Exactly. What a fun quest,
I like
right?
that a lot.
I liked the twin kings, and one king abducted the other king.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I like that a lot. That was very fun.
Oh man.
Hope you guys are warm at 0 degrees here. The stream kept me cozy. I'm glad about that.
Nice. I have a question. Is it 0 degrees Celsius or is it Fahrenheit?
Good question. Good question.
If it was Fahrenheit, would you die? Like,
No,
would that-
Fahrenheit gets weird. It's like, eventually,
Yeah.
like minus 40 Fahrenheit is only minus 30 Celsius.
Yeah, it does
Like
get weird.
in the negatives,
gets
Celsius is
closer.
actually warmer.
It's very... What? Oh.
Yeah.
You did say that.
Exactly. Celsius is actually warmer.
That's crazy.
Fahrenheit's a weird scale, man.
Huh.
I did Celsius for you.
Oh, thank you
wow.
so much. I appreciate it.
Okay, yeah, 0 Celsius is fucking cold.
It is cold. It's been like... It has been getting colder here, which is nice. Usually we're very mild in this city.
It has been getting cooler here, yeah.
But yeah, it's been... Yeah. But today was like 10. 10 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, no, it's been quite
pretty
warm
nice.
here. Yeah, absolutely.
But earlier it was... But yeah, man, what a crazy quest line.
I really like this quest line. I was very excited to do it. I'm very
It's a
excited for the
good
next
one.
one too.
Yeah.
It's a fun campaign, man.
It's fun. It's
It's a
good
very
one.
fun campaign.
I'm starting to get familiar with the different types of things that you
Yep.
can do.
Yep. Yep.
Insight and investigation.
Exactly.
and
Yeah.
whatnot.
When you asked if you could do an insight check, right? Or if you
Yeah.
could like investigate around kind of thing. Yeah.
Sometimes I do wish we had the investigative mystery questions.
I know, so that you could ask me like the specifics kind of thing.
Oh,
Yeah, that would be nice.
that'd be good. I'd like to do a tune-in. You said this is held together by magnets. That
Yeah.
makes me really want to take it apart.
I know, right? Yeah, no, it's super cool. So the way this thing works, right, is like legitimately it's held together with magnets. So these just come out.
That's so
And then
cool.
they've got numbered labels on them. And that tells you where to stick them in.
I don't want to rack it. Very cool. I like their logo
Yeah, their
thing.
logo's
Yeah.
very nice. Yeah. It's very, very cool.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
Stream was so fun, by the way. All the gnome love. Yeah.
I do love them, yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Oh, man. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. This was a hell of a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's
I
very,
really,
very good.
it's
What a
very
neat
fun
thing.
to be able to play D&D together. Just the two of us.
It's okay, I guess.
It's okay, I guess.
okay, I
You know,
guess.
whatever. It's okay.
Yeah, no, I like it a lot.
Yeah.
It's very good.
It was very fun to use our wormwood stuff. That was great.
Felt very official.
Yeah. But I think we are both very tired now.
I know, we're old people.
We're old people, man. We're old people.
I think it's, you know what I think it is?
What
I
do you
think
think?
it's the season.
think it's the season.
Yeah, I
can
think
see
it's
that.
I think it's been very like gloomy and cold and it's time for hibernating.
That's fair.
I think that's what's happening.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we sure love you guys.
We sure love you guys.
Yeah.
You guys are amazing.
Thanks for hanging out.
Thank you for hanging out, guys. Well, let's throw up the ending screen.
Awesome.
There she is, Delia.
That's that girl. That's that Delia girl.
Ugh. Okay, well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. We had an absolute fucking blast tonight.
Yeah.
Great stream. Thank you for being here with us.
Big time.
And I will see you guys 6 a.m.
On Holiday Monday?
on Holiday Monday.
Alright, what's up?
The streams know no holidays.
That's right.
So yeah, see you guys bright and early Monday morning. And if I don't see you then, I'll see you there for Mar on Friday.